All right, guys. What happened last time?
So
Oh.
we started in the city of Wolf in the Underdark, facing down Riza Duret at the gates of the city. There were millions and millions of spiders, and it was a very uncomfortable situation for a couple of minutes as we were trying to decide: are we fighting Riza right now, or are we trying to sneak into the city, or like what are we doing here? When Melody, in a pitted rage, uh, decided she's gonna 1v1 this bitch this whole time, holding me back, you know. Um, they break out into a violent conflict in which Melody reverts into the form of Orlith, putting the hurt on her a little bit. Then we started rapidly hopping from location to location within the city in the hopes of achieving our objectives as fast as possible. Initially, we had tried to do battle with Riza, as our goal coming down here was just to isolate her and then defeat her, but we quickly realized that she was invulnerable. At least it seems that way right now. What other stuff did we do?
Went to the prison,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there was a bunch of people there. I think there was like three main people we got out.
Tarek,
Yeah.
Talith, Darretts.
There was a human prisoner, Paige.
Oh, Paige. My bad. Paige. Yep.
It was the
What was that other name, Reed? I'm sure that's not going to be important.
Nothing.
there was an elf, Talith Kors, something
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
A drow, Tarek Devar.
Yep.
We came across drow nobles. They wanted to make a deal. Their family name was Drudge. They want us to kill a Corey Tereth from a rival family. We also found an adamantite blade through Riza's old shield at the bottom of the crater. Had Cobalt Wolf iconography, and it was very reminiscent of Escat's blade. So somebody from the Cobalt Wolf, perhaps Escat, with a different blade from the one he's using now, battled with Riza and pinned her shield.
Excellent. I think that's everything. So, the group now. You have just exploded the barracks after
Oh, shit. Oh.
really ridiculous shot from Matthias, and that entire side has caved down, and a multitude of individuals have found an untimely demise. Standing with you is Paige, Tarek, and Talith are happy to see this and still want to venture into the barracks to find more information and resources and try and find these crests that will unlock areas that in which you wish to enter into for a variety of different reasons and goals. The area itself has a smoke rising to the ceiling, but has nowhere to escape from. And it's a weird dichotomy with the darkness and then still being able to see visible smoke from the explosion for but a second. You maybe got to see color when the glass went off and exploded everywhere. You guys are still quite a ways away from the barracks, and we are going to enter into a skill challenge to see if you guys can get to the barracks before Riza Direct gets to you, as you have basically just let everybody in the city know where you're at.
No!
So the equivalent of like Blackwater from Game of Thrones has just occurred, and everyone's like, there it is. There they are.
There.
We found them. So, with that said, you all here, and I do not have voice changer, so I apologize. But for this session, use your fucking imagination.
Hell yeah.
Here's my mom. Why do they swear like that? Because I'm an adult, Mom. Anyway.
With his own house. Anyway, fair.
What fear, what pain, what darkness you bring. You are excellent servants. Continue your venture into my kingdom. I enjoy your presence here. Dive deeper into the shadows, and maybe you'll be a great tool in my service. Each of you are able to hear that voice. It is a female voice, not a reed voice. It sounds ethereal and inside your head and booming.
Fun.
There is a sense of fear, even if you are immune from the fear condition, because fear itself cannot be immune.
You just gotta be dumb enough to not fear everything.
That's fair. Am I too stupid to recognize fear? Potential. Potential. Okay. So, first up, as you all hear that happening around you, your shadows elongate, and out of each of your shadows, you see a drow body come out and begin to attack and swipe at you guys with swords. What are you doing for the first challenge?
Drow body.
Drow body? Are they like ethereal bodies?
They're like
Are they
shadow, like echo knights coming out of your shadows to stab you in your face.
Oh.
Because they're echo knights coming out of your shadows to stab you in your face.
That is quite the conundrum.
I guess the one that's attacking me, I'm gonna try to cast Mind Sliver on it to make it to fuck up its strike.
Okay, is that a saving throw?
Intelligence saving throw.
Okie doke. Let's do that. I'll change it to more intense music in a second.
Thank you.
First roll of the new year. Not bad. Oh, is this a thing of change? 18.
Oh shit, that beats my DC.
It's a sign.
The day gets good.
Nothing
That's just the one that's attacking you, right?
Yeah, just him. What is everybody else doing?
I'm trying to figure out if I have a spell that I want to use.
I'm gonna probably deftly dodge as much as I can.
Dex saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'll cast shield. Because I'm boring.
Okay.
Boring wizard.
27.
27 hits. No dodges. That succeeds, rather. Both are true statements, though.
Yeah, there we go.
Are these things attacking us like literally from the ground as our shadows, or are they standing?
Jumping out of your shadows and now coming down
shadows.
at you.
Okay. I want to like raise my shield 2 hands and just try to like shove it away.
Okay, strength.
Just strength saving throw, or is that a?
No, that's just a test. So like, you can do athletics for this as well.
I just engulf them with my fiery body.
He is a fire elemental.
He wouldn't even have a shadow.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's fair. He doesn't have a shadow. He's fire.
He still casts a shadow.
Fire doesn't have shadow. Duh.
That's not true at all. That's not how light works. That's not at all
Wait a
how
minute.
light works.
Technically, fire doesn't have a shadow,
See?
and he's not burning, so there's no debris to have a shadow.
Look,
Like, what is he burning, right? If there's no material that's burning, that's what casts a shadow and fire. So
I don't believe this for a second. I do not believe it does not
he
cast
doesn't
a
believe
shadow.
in
I
light physics.
Is there anything that doesn't cast a shadow in our reality? Is this true? Does this happen?
Darkness.
Fire,
Yeah.
obviously.
No, darkness I can believe. Okay. We'll get to this, Luke. You always think this shit. What's your athletics check, you little bastard?
10.
10.
Oh,
Okay.
rolled bad.
Okay.
I change.
What was your shield? What's your AC right now?
21.
Yeah. Okay. Back on track there. So no, that's a 6 to hit. So no.
Nice.
All right,
So
good.
success for you.
I didn't have to do anything.
You're the worst. Success for Matthias. Failure, and success. So fail for the two Ashaya twins. and a success because you literally just move forward in your fire and it immediately dissipates. It just goes away. Matthias,
I was like, what do I need to roll?
You-
Oh, no, I don't
you
need
dodge
to.
out of the way, and the attack comes down on you and just goes into your shadow and disappears. You put up your shield, and it, like the shadow itself, like hits like ink onto your shield or your magical shield that comes up and just dissipates. The other two, you go to cast the Mind Sliver, but it's too quick, and the spell misses its mark before it's already upon you, and does 14 points of piercing damage. And Anfirth, as you go to shove, the thing goes around like ink as well, and it's able to like stab at you a little bit before you're able to shove it completely off. But it's one of those like it got you at a range where like right on the chin there for 13 points of piercing damage. Okay. With that, how do you guys proceed? You still have a wall of earth in front of you that was blocking you from all the arrows and stuff that was coming down. Since you guys did not completely progress, I will say, yeah, it would happen immediately. Well, an immediate failure. Well, failure. It's not quite a full team failure. So what you see is, you guys are behind the wall, remember? So you pull the wall toward the ridge that you've knocked down. And so then these shadows have come out and attacked you. And now they've gone away. And now as the shadows go away, you look up, and this is back towards that crater in which you guys walked by and the center of the city. From there, you see Riza Durret has appeared, and she's coming towards you guys. And Orlith has flown over towards her, grabbed at her head, and Riza is looking very angry, very impatient. Gone is a cool demeanor after what you've just pulled. And Orlith gets launched, and it is apparent Orlith is going to be out of commission for a little while from this attack. But you still have a little distance between you and Riza Durret right now. So now the next bit is, as you guys witness that, just you see at a distance this strange shadow starts coming towards you guys, and you're like, oh, is it more Echo Knights? And then all of a sudden starts to gain some color in the darkness, and you're like, that's not a moon. And as it gets closer and closer to you guys, you see just layers and layers of spider webs have been shot at you. What are you guys doing? Fuck you.
I stand in front of everybody. I
Yeah.
stand in front of everybody and just go like this and burn all the webs.
Okay.
Thinking it, and I said it.
Athletics check to see if you can catch all the web so it doesn't catch any of your teammates inside the web as Riza is closing
Can I
in.
assist
looking
with my my boots, my Emberlit boots that I have?
Yeah, sure. To really create a big inferno.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do anything for that, like check wise?
Not really.
It's just walking. Like I don't. It's literally just
I
walking.
rolled really
Yeah,
high.
you would have given him
Okay.
advantage. I guess give him advantage. You can roll again.
Yeah. It's
Crit,
I was gonna call
crit,
you,
crit.
Ryan.
All right. Well, it's a 26.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
That'll do it. So
My
as-
first roll was a natural 19.
as your-
oh, yeah, we like that.
As your
Yeah.
teammates, the Ashaya twins, are recovering from getting hit, you take the initiative, catch these webs coming, show at the same moment you're like, oh, I see what's going down, and you activate your boots, begin walking, and from that, Ganu begins channeling that flame into his elemental form and burns the webs away. And you guys begin to start making progress at this point. As he burns the webs, everybody begins their sprint toward, as the other three, Paige, Tarek, and Talith, are like, come on, let's get the hell out of here, as they are running towards the barracks. Success.
Excellent.
Next, as you guys are running through, you begin to hear this horrible buzzing. You hear this, and as that begins to get louder and louder, you begin to see these bug-like creatures flying towards you guys, out from the barracks and towards your group. And you can see with their extremely long noses, they begin trying to stab in at you guys. It's probably the size of like cows, flying cows, but it's that of an insect form.
Ew.
I hate it.
I don't like this creature.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow straight through its proboscis into its presumed brain.
You may try.
Are there multiples of these
Give me
things?
some-
Yes,
Did you say?
there's 4 of them, I would say.
4.
Give me a dex save for Sacred Flame on one of them.
Okay. That's a natural 5. That's a fail.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a 25.
That's a hit.
Okay.
What about
That's-
the other group? Teamwork makes the dream work.
Can I just attack one?
Yeah, try for it. Yeah.
And I'll
You know
use.
what? Gandu can't help in this challenge. He's tailing behind because of
That's
his
fine.
success in the previous one.
Are
I,
two
I
of them
was
like?
feeling like I would let
Yeah.
everyone else do this
Are
one.
2 of them close to each other?
I'd say they're flank. Nah. Yeah, within 10 feet, I'd say, because they're surrounding your group and they're trying to poke in at you guys.
Is it within 5 feet of the other one?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. I'll green flame blade.
Okay.
And attack. And let's see what happens.
All right.
Does a 18 hit?
18 absolutely hits.
Cool.
What about the other punks?
I did 6 radiant damage
Yep.
to one.
Matthias hit, so then it's just left up to Anfirth then. What are you doing now,
Anything
Anfirth?
that's near one of them,
Yep.
near anybody, I'm gonna use Booming Blade with my flail.
Go for it.
22. I assume that hits.
That absolutely hits. You guys,
And then I also push it 5 feet away.
you don't have to roll damage. Again, we're in a challenge thing, so each of you guys hit. Nobody, like, let's see, as a Sacred Flame burns, you see, like, the balls on the back of it, like the little eggs it has on its thorax, like, sack, just explode offwards, and the thing bursts into
Ew.
flames and flies to the ground, and you guys
Fucking gross.
are able to see, as soon as that hits the ground, this like yellow liquid for about a moment that dissipates, and I'd say insightfully, as again you guys begin attacking you with your flail, go up and just smash and crack this long mosquito like needle nose it has, and just this liquid pours out. It's just some sort of poison paralysis type of liquid that you guys don't really want to take the risk of figuring out if it's one, the other, or both, but you get a good sense of it. And both Sho and Matthias, true and on point here, making a shot from leagues away to blow up this wall. A mere flying giant gross insect in front of him is child's play as the arrow pierces into its brain, and the thing just flies to the ground. The least destroyed out of all the bodies here, because as Sho cuts into it with his blade and explosions of fire, green fire, go off. They burn down to the ground in a wonderful dance of beauty and grossness.
I thought you were gonna say Grace, but then
Grossness.
Yeah. She's beauty and she's grace. Nah, they're not very graceful. They're very gross. All right, success.
disgusting.
You guys are able to continue to put distance between you and Riza as she is beat up to the point that she can't just teleport right to you guys. She can't be misty stepping and stuff. You can see she is healing herself. She doesn't seem, again, she's invulnerable, but she's able to be slowed down. You can see there's like actively different spells that have been cast on her that are currently working on her. That is just this annoyance that she has to begrudgingly deal with that might be detriments or fatal to others. As you guys begin to get to the wall, you have gotten to the barracks wall, and it's all gravel right now. It's all different pieces of just fallen debris and bullshit. How do you guys propose getting up this rough terrain right
now? Is it rocky?
Yeah. I've already established all this is made of basically rock.
It's stone shapeable.
It does sound stone shapeable, my friend. That is something that
That sounds like the solution.
All right. Do you cast stone shape?
I do.
I use stone shape an easy walkway up to the barracks, because there is quite a ridge here. As you begin casting that, you can see up on the ridge, some of the Drow army has now rallied from the explosion and are now pointing over the ridge and notice your group and begin to fire arrows down. As you're casting this spell, what's the rest of the group doing in this moment? It even seems threatened that you might even lose the spell as it's not even completely finished yet, as the arrows are about to rain down.
I'll get in the way of Sho and put my shield in front of him, exposing myself but protecting him so that he can continue.
Let's
How-
go.
Thank you, sir.
How high is the wall again?
I feel like I made it really big last time, and I can't remember how big. As I always do. I feel like it was really big, the wall. I'm gonna call it 200 feet, like I did last time.
Oh, okay.
I know
It's a
Stone
great
Shape
wall.
probably doesn't go 200 feet. It does in this challenge. All right, you're continually casting it, even though it for one. Don't worry about
I
Okay.
appreciate it.
it.
All right.
This is narratively what we're doing right now. I don't need to hear it. Okay, so the best news, Antfirth, what's great about what's happening is you've upgraded your armor to such a degree, as you embrace for impact like you're used to in the past. All these attacks, nothing even over an 18, they're just pinging, ping, ping, ping off your shield, off your armor. You are literally that famous overused image online where the knight is guarding the girl from all the stuff that's being thrown at her, the princess. That is what's happening right now.
That's me. I'm the princess.
Yo,
Shows the girl.
the beautiful princess is so shaping his way up as the fire elemental is just chilling at the back as the heroes are just burning up as they hit into him, and the other two are just behind doing their best to dip and dodge and weave behind your shields as everybody goes up and gets to the top of the barracks. As you guys get to the top, they begin to sprint away from all of you guys. They do not want to engage with you as you hit another success here. And at this point, the other three sprint over to one of the damaged buildings that still has, surprisingly, basically blast doors that are still intact, and they're working on getting those open for you guys. And as the three of them are doing their best, which also seems like these are experts in cracking the doors down here. These people clearly have either learned this by trait or came prepared from the north to break and enter into these places. So as they're doing that, you can see who speaks Undercommon.
I do.
So Matthias, you're the one that hears drows calling to release some sort of creatures for aid.
There's some kind of beast that's about to come towards us. I don't know what it is. Get ready.
What do you guys want to do to get ready in this moment?
In the direction I'm hearing all the shouts,
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Silent Image and just make an image of myself standing a little bit way off to the side of the group, but
Okay.
like 60 feet away.
Okay.
And just like it's just like a static
Like a
image
decoy.
that looks like me getting ready to fight.
Okay.
Just a decoy.
Make a deception
that.
check for me. What about the rest of you?
If the decoy doesn't work, I'm gonna try and take up an invisible position so that I can hit it as hard as I can when it is distracted.
Okay, make a stealth check for me. What you guys also notice, let me describe the terrain up here. What you are seeing
roll.
is like, think Endgame, and the absolute destruction that has occurred here in the explosions from the blast glass, all right? There is flames all about, but it all presents itself as just like bright white in this shadowed area. So because of the endless night that is occurring, there is this like long cast shadows being created from all the various flames that are just engulfed in the barracks area. Another thing you notice is it seems to house far more soldiers that are currently here. Like, you guys should be overwhelmed. You should be swamped with what appears to be the resources here, but it does not appear that there is such a team, and you certainly did not kill every single soldier inside the city yet, so they may be somewhere else across the city or below, potentially, the catacombs that exist here in the barracks. Who knows where they are, but that is something that each of you would take into note that isn't matching what's going on. The buildings themselves are all stylized, very similar to what is on the Legend Keeper map, and many of them have now crumbled or fallen from the explosions on the ground, and a couple of them have even caved in on their own tunnels and fallen down into rubbled structures. What remains of the drow soldiers and army here are now running away and regrouping at this point. as they have now gone off, is it anybody else have anything else to do to prepare, or are we all set?
Set for now.
Okay, so as you guys wait from that area that the individual called down to, the Drow Knight, you can see on the walls shadows of these four-legged, large, demonic, fiendish-looking wolf creatures sprinting towards you guys, and you're waiting for the actual creature itself, because you normally see the shadow before you see the creature. But as you guys wait, the creature lunges at the illusion.
I had a 16 deception, and
You betcha.
it would have, yeah.
It lunges at the illusion from the shadow. The shadow no longer existed. They literally jump off the walls as three of these shadows come. And what you see, these are the size of bulls, as he's with curved claws, not like the dinosaurs from other campaign, but more like vampiric almost nature from what this crew has experienced on there. Meant for just slicing flesh open. It gets a little texture and fur to it, and has sharp direwolf-like fangs to it, but a strange fiendish face to the rest of the creature as it's in here and clawing through the image. What are you guys doing?
If it's out of its shadow, I was gonna be preparing to just launch Eldritch Blasts at it.
Go
Yeah,
for
let's
it.
light it up.
Yep. Everybody can go ahead and try and make an attack.
We'll do the same.
At this point, you can hear troops behind you calling down to Riza to rally as she is barking out orders to the soldiers that are fallen.
Does
Not-
an 18 hit?
18 hits?
Do you want us to roll damage?
Yes, actually, I do.
Okay.
Said soldiers are barking at Teresa.
Yep, barking down to her. Actually, it'd be probably they'd be barking down to her, and then she'd be responding violently back to them. And what you guys are hearing, at the very least tonally, because Matthias would be hearing the actual orders back and forth, but it is very vicious, and there is a sense of like respect. But the way the communications is going is harsh. Even their military exchanges are cruelty and fear-based.
My lowest was a 22 to hit,
That hits.
and that'll be.
We'll call them shadow creatures 1, 2, and 3, all right? Just
Okay.
so you guys can clearly tell me which one you're attacking.
I will attack Shadow Creature 1 with 18 points of damage.
Thank you.
I guess if I'm gonna assume 1 was the first one to like launch itself,
Sure,
so
yes.
whichever. I'll say that's 18 force damage at that from Eldritch Blast.
You got it. Okay. It's looking
So I had a
rough. Really rough.
13 to hit, 15 to hit, and a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. The other 2 will not hit.
Yeah, then I'll attack the one that looks really rough.
Okay. Go ahead and do damage for that one. The first one that came down, you guys unleashed on it. What'd you got for your damage?
8 force damage.
It is on death's door.
And as a bonus action, I will speak the command word and activate the light spell on my armor.
Okay, perfect. As the light radiates out. Okay, as you club into it, arrow goes off, Eldritch Blast go off on the first one, and as you club, you hit it with a flail, and then the other ones start jumping past you. You make 2 just flailing yourself attacks, and that's why those miss. Ganu and Sho, you still have your attacks for this round.
It's
What
a
do you
21
do?
hit.
Absolutely. Which one are you attacking?
Okay. Whatever one's lowest.
Okay. Go for it, the first one, as you all attack the very first one as soon as possible.
I rolled the.
I mean, it's at least 18.
It's very
Does it
dead.
die?
It's very
Yeah.
dead.
Hell yeah.
As Anfirth begins trying to deal with the other 2, Sho is the finishing blow as it stabs through the first one's face and just explodes as the shadows go almost like glass-like as it shatters to the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah, and I'll pivot and just attack the other one that's attacking Infirth.
Sure, 2. Ganu, what do you want to do?
One of them.
I attacked, but I missed. I got a 12 and a 13.
Okay, so both those will attack. You're a little disoriented at this point. You're a giant elemental, and sometimes it's tough to see because elementals don't have eyes. They have a sense around them. And as you're exploding, it's tough to sense shadows versus like normal creatures, and so your fire blasts go off into different directions. And you're attacking the second one, as just so people can keep track of which one's getting hit.
Yeah. I lost my footing or something because I just missed.
Didn't you hit one though, or no?
I did. I'm saying
yeah,
the second
but you hit the other one.
attack.
So then as
Yeah.
you
Gave
go,
you the damage already.
it goes between the two of you. The two of you, both Antfirth and Show, trying to hit it, and the thing just
Yep.
it's
It's
super
shifty.
quick. Yes. So you hear a click at the door, and you hear them go, "All right, 2 more to go." And you guys are also really well succeeding as you've already knocked out one of them. The 2 that are alive right now are going to take attacks as they've gotten around Anfirth and Show. They are flanking type of deal. Because actually it'd be more pack tactics. So that would be for the first one, it's going to make 3 attacks against Anfirth, and the other one's going to make 3 attacks against Show. 28 to hit for the first one against Anfirth. 27 to hit against Anfirth. 25 to hit against Anfirth.
Nope.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
27 to hit against Show.
Yep.
29 to hit against Show.
Oh yeah.
And 23 to hit against Show.
They all hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna silvery barbs one of the strikes on Show.
Silvery bombs.
And I'm gonna grant Ganu the advantage.
26 to hit
Mm.
on the
Oh,
silver
they
ones.
hit. It hits.
Damn it.
Okay.
Sorry. I tried.
It's fine. I'm not blade singing, so I can't really.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the
It's
first
fine.
one will be against Anfirth, 13 poison, and then the next one would be
You're resistant to
Yeah.
poison.
5 poison, and then the next one would be 7 poison. Show.
The third
Oh no,
one
you
didn't
only
hit me.
had 2. Only 2 hit you, so
Yeah,
only take the
third
first
one
2.
didn't hit me.
Yep. Show. The next one would be 12 poison.
I'm standing next to Show at this point, right?
You're all in a group. Yeah, you're Hero Avenger style right now.
Okay. I'm going to
Okay.
use my interception to try to lower the damage on him.
You got it.
So that's a
Yeah.
2, so plus 4, so 6.
So half
So
it.
reduce that by 6.
And then the next one is 13 points of poison.
Oh wait, yeah, he takes 0 damage from the first one because it was.
Oh, see, the first one I take nothing
then-
because it's half from
yeah.
resistance. So
Oh,
that
perfect.
one's
He takes
0.
nothing. So then
Yeah.
you take 13, and then you take 4.
Okay, so I took 6 damage. Thanks.
Nice.
Got it.
These rings are paying off.
Appreciate it, guys.
Next
Technically, I
round
only took
now,
3.
you guys can
7 HP is cool.
respond to the creatures.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna poke out from around Annapurth, leaping around his shield in a blur of darkness and take a strike at one of these creatures with Tax Blade.
Go for it.
Is it 25?
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, did you hear Jeremy Renner almost died?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
So
He's in a big accident.
yeah, it
today.
sounds like he was snow blowing, but he was doing it on like a ATV, and then it flipped, and he lost, I think, a leg. So
Oh shit.
dang.
What?
that's what
Oh,
I've heard.
wow.
That it was basically the leg was immediately just completely mangled and useless. So they might have had to amputate a leg on him.
Damn.
Wow.
He's in critical condition, they said, but they haven't given out any details yet.
I heard he was in
Dang.
critical condition. I hadn't heard any like specifics though.
Yeah, I TMZ leaked it. It was some, but that might be lies, so I'll take it with a grain of salt.
TMZ.
Yeah, but,
The highly reputable news source, TMZ.
but yeah, they were saying that was that. So I brought up Avengers, so I just wanted to share that because I love Jeremy Renner, and I am going to be devastated. So not as bad as Robin Williams.
Dang.
Anyway, moving on. So you're attacking one of them, 2 or 3. Which one are you attacking? Neither of them have taken damage yet.
I'll attack 2.
Okay.
I'll expend the charges on Tax Blade to do an extra 10 damage on
Okay.
top of the 12 damage, so 22 total damage.
Excellent. I was looking rough. As Matthias jumps over the shield, stabs Tax Blade into the Shouse creature's skull here, you get a sense of its awful looking fiendish features and as Tax Blade goes in, you activate it, and each of the coins burn up inside Tax Blade, exerting this extra damage, and you're almost surprised that you were even able to take hold because it still feels like a shadow the moment before you even pierce into the creature, and then it's a real living entity that you can touch, feel, murder, bleed. Yeah.
It bleeds. We can kill it.
Cool. What about the other 4? What are you guys doing with your attacks?
Let's see. I am going to. Let me double check one thing.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna Booming Blade smash the one that Matthias just hit.
Do
So,
it!
never-
Booming Blade.
And I'll Sacred Flame on the same one.
Okay.
Dex save.
So it's a save. 15 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Natural 9, so no.
Ooh.
Sacred Flame, you
guys.
said?
Oh,
Sacred
no,
Flame.
guys.
On the one
What's
we
happening?
haven't hit yet. Show doesn't hit either.
That is gonna be
13, 15.
Yep. My new setup
do-
is great, man. I got the TIE Fighter set up, but I have an OLED in the middle, 42-inch. And so
Ooh.
I can everything goes. It's just...
That's perfect.
They're just too shifty.
We do have.
7,
Sorry, go ahead.
7 radiant.
7 against the one that hasn't been hit yet, right?
Whatever
you
one
said?
everybody's swinging
Attack-
at.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So you notice it is extremely effective radiant damage, and it lights the entire creature up for a second, and you can see like the entire entity of it, no longer a shadow creature. You can see its fiendish form in that blink of an eye. It's looking really, really rough.
Fuck it up, Ganu.
I will swing at it with my firearms.
With advantage.
With advantage. Oh, you're right about advantage.
Oh, so let me sit up for this shit.
Oh, so the first one is a 24.
Hits.
The second one is a 17.
Hits.
Excellent.
We have found the armor class.
That is going to be, I believe, 8 fire damage
Okay.
for the first one.
Death's door.
8, and then 8 again.
As Ganu goes over to it after all of your attacks hit, he just pummels it with fire. And after this explosion or eruption of fire, when he pulls his arms back, there is nothing but ash left over as the second
Hell
one is
yeah.
destroyed.
I like to imagine that Elemental Ganu just has a ditto face.
Ditto.
Perfect.
That's
That doesn't say
wonderful.
Blank.
Wow, buffet. That's what I was thinking.
Ah,
Close. Very close.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Next one is gonna make 3 attacks toward Faith because you hit the last one. So Faith, we have. Oh, again, it's at advantage. So 26.
Wait,
Is
why
it
would it
at
be an
advantage?
There's only one left.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. There's no more pack tactics. You guys are great.
Oh,
Yeah.
You fucking everybody gets a D4 inspiration for.
On
for-
He's
top
just
of
giving
the
them out
other
like
two.
candy.
Oh, he's just
You
giving
just
it-
Hey,
give
you,
them
you
out.
paid attention. You showing up. This is what I like to see. This is what it is. You can visualize. That fucking helped you. Okay. 15, 18, 24.
1 miss.
Okay. So then
Hey, we'll take one. We'll take one.
we'll do 8 and 6 points of poison.
I will use interception on the first attack.
You should.
I use my reaction to attack it because of my cool weapon thing.
Oh yeah.
It's reduced by 9, so the first attack doesn't even hurt you.
So it's 8 and 4, you said?
Hey, I hit it.
So as the
Okay.
claws come out to rake against your sister's face, and first you lean out there with your shield and you push it backwards, but then with your flail you give like an extra parry whip, knocking the claws backwards.
Bad
And-
boy. No.
Bat. And as show you there, you take this opportunity and you just send your Korigama? Kasurigama?
Yeah,
Sorry,
he's got it. He's got it.
Sarigama out
Yep.
towards and just piercing into the flesh of this shadow creature.
14 damage total.
14 damage total.
One of the damage is lightning. I don't know if that means anything.
It does not in this instance, but thank you for asking. It's looking rough. Okay. It made its attack. You hear another click, and the doors are almost open. It's pushed open a bit. Matthias could probably get through, but everybody else can't get through. So they're like, all right, one more. You guys got this. You're doing great. What are we worried about? As they look back to see 2 of the 3 already dead. Go ahead for a final round.
Back fuck.
I attack it.
I swing at it.
As you guys attack it, you see a hand emerge over the top of the ridge, and pushing herself up is Riza Direct.
Oh no, it's her.
Fuck! Hurry it up, guys!
At 17 to hit.
17 is the
26 and 20.
Hits.
Okay,
This isn't good.
let's kill these fucking
This
things.
thing's not gonna fucking surround.
Let's kill these things.
Is there another building within like 60 feet of us at the moment?
Sure. Yes.
As with everybody focusing on this creature, I'm seeing this figure rise over them, like, and I'm gonna throw another image of me trying to open what it looks to be opening the door on one of the other buildings.
Okay. As you see too, like the hands come up first, Faith, and you're like, cool. Okay, we got time. And then the spider stalks just push her immediately up, and you're like, ha! As you then cast a spell.
25 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna say just seeing the damage in the little thing right there. It's only got 11 left after the 26, so you guys got it. As basically the 3 of you just pummel, as Gandu's like, wait, as you pummel the hell out of it. Riza's seeing this as you're over there. She puts her both hands out, and shoots at both groups. So I want dex saving throws as your minor image just gets exploded full of lightning as the thing just disappears and dissipates as the door just
Ruh-roh,
explodes.
Raggy, I'm using an inspiration.
Okay.
Hear me out. Counterspell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we within 60 feet of her?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Roll for it.
I rolled a natural 20 in the inspiration.
Well, you can take it back if you don't have to make the roll.
Okay.
19.
9. That's done. Dissipates.
Hell yeah.
She now knows which
Hey.
one is definitely the real and where everybody's at as the counterspell goes off, and she locks
Hey,
it
man.
immediately.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Click, open, come on!
Let's go.
Fuck him.
The doors open even just slightly enough, and all of you guys pour in. The door closes behind as they lock the blast doors down. The stalks begin to pierce through the door as you guys dive deep into the barracks here, following through a maze of sorts. It's disorienting. You can feel there's some sort of magic here at play to try and disorient intruders. But led by these 3, you guys have no issue as you navigate these halls until you find yourself at a moment's respite. Doors are locked behind you. Things are closing. Riza continues to be a step behind, 2 steps behind, 3 steps behind, a wall behind, areas behind. She's lost wherever you guys are, though she is now present inside the barracks. You guys finally settle into a room in which I would say has all sorts of paperwork strewn about, and plans and information, armors, foods. All this stuff is like sort of like a headquarters type of area that's been one wall's been blown to shit and is all rubbled, and some of the information has been lost. But I am going to change the music as we have a moment of respite for the group. Having fun yet, guys?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good time.
Good.
So I wanted to see if there's any kind of correspondence relating to the thing that's generating the eternal darkness.
You got it? Make an investigation check. Can I pop this out and not lose the boxes? The answer was no.
I'm gonna use the D4 inspiration just to try and bump that up above a 20, and it does. It's a 22 now.
Good. I'll get to you.
Okay.
Really? Oh yeah, I'll go back. I wanted to pop it out so then I could easily change the music without messing things up. Not this week. That's okay. Voice chat. Okay. Worth a shot. Okay. You begin investigating in here. The other three are catching your breath. Your group catching breath. Ganu, you're like sequestered to the rubble wall right now, so you don't accidentally catch fire to all the important documents in here. As you're just floating.
So, when can I move?
Just let me find the important thing first.
Okay.
All
Really bored.
How much time do I turn to the prisoner guys? How crazy is this place? Like how much time do you think we've got down here?
Well, once we get out of this room, we'll have plenty of time. But she will most likely be in here within moments, because this would be the obvious place we'd want to go. But then, once we just start trying to find the extra reserves of blast glass, which should be in here. Like, what you blew was great, but I'm pretty sure you probably blew the reserves and not the actual cash. So we're still going to go get the actual cash here, which will be good. But we just got to find a couple maps that should be in here if they weren't destroyed by the cash that was exploded.
Then I'm gonna help search for those maps for sure.
Yes, excellent. Go ahead and make an investigation check for that. Matthias, what were you looking for again?
I was looking for plans relating to the Eternal Night. I rolled a 22 total.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, we'll get to you. So you found him.
Oh yeah.
Looking specifically to that, Matthias begins looking around the room, and then all of a sudden he finds like a gigantic board, like a conspiracy wall, all illustrating the Eternal Night. This is the plan. This is the equivalent of like walking into the Reich, into their
Like,
headquarters.
who's-
and seeing,
Who? Why wouldn't they put it out in the open? Who's gonna come down here?
That's
Yeah.
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Also,
Yeah.
to even get into this door, there was some trickery this group did to even get in here too. There's many layers of stuff that, because you got this benefits of these allies, they allowed you to just go through this process without the extra challenges.
I used my D4 inspiration, and I got a 22 investigation.
Absolutely excellent.
It's twinsies.
You guys, you were looking for maps relative to, once again, sorry to remind me because I was jumping back and forth between them in my head.
I was looking for the maps
For
for the blast glass, like
Thank
they had
you.
said.
Gotcha. So, now canonically, you guys find maps for the entire layout of the city. So now all your player characters have access to the map of the city. You then also have a map to the barracks. I didn't make. Don't worry about that. It's not relevant. But you now know where certain locations are within the barracks. Areas of note would be the blast glass area. Let me double check one thing in my notes here.
If there's one thing Faith knows how to do, it's to sift through bunches of papers for the information she needs.
As you begin shifting through the information you need, you'll notice there is a crest that is hidden inside the barracks. There seems to be a specific place that it's been guarded for. And it's it appears to be the symbology of a spiderized crocodile abomination.
I'll do that like oh guys, I found thing. I think there's a crest in this area.
The others look, and as they look through, I gotta check another thing. Okay, yeah. As they peer over there, they look at the crest and like, oh, we don't have that one. That's a new one. That's a new one. Okay. As they begin to generate excitement towards this. Okay. Well, Matthias, to you, as that excitement occurs, what you begin to uncover and see, especially because you can read Undercommon, it means nothing to everybody except Anfirth after a few moments, as he begins to just stare at the wall for a little longer, and all the squiggles begin to make sense. As you read, you can see the entire build itself. What is there to hide? What is there to fear when you are aware that this is built from the divinity of Lolth herself? The three matriarchs have been giving their own magical powers toward this inside the temple where this spire has been created. This machine itself made of the hardest materials that can be found of this world and of Lolth's world. Divinity itself has been injected into this device to protect it at all costs from any outsiders, and then scaled into this tower of darkness that can encompass the world. This is a multi-millennia long plan that is finally seeing fruition at this moment. Thank you. In this time. The wall itself, you know that similar to what you guys unlocked earlier, there's a passcode of sorts to unlock the specific one for that generator. It is not written here for obvious reasons. Who knows where the words are to be spoken to open up that temple? You need to find the words. You also notice a multitude of maps, garrisons, war positions, geography, and plans, Matthias, for dates that are about a week or two old, for the invasion of Nature's Hold. At this point, the majority of what the army that is missing is now invading Nature's Hold, as you are able to see the absolute disdain for those that dare reject Lolth. The people that dared run away from her, they can finally reach them in reality in this eternal night. And they are in progress of trying to not kill, enslave, and remind all of the drow that left Lolth what happens when you reject her love. And that is currently in some sort of process right now.
Are there any indications of any special secret weapons that they're using? Obviously there's the Eternal Night, and that is very helpful to them, but if there's any blueprints for their siege weaponry or anything
absolutely. Absolutely. Blueprints for their siege weaponry, for blast glass that they've brought with them, some of their own spider abominations that they've brung that are basically war sieging machine troll equivalents from Lord of the Rings. All these are here and essential potentially to relaying information to Nature's Hold to help them with whatever. And it's not just Nature's Hold here too. There are other areas and cities across the entire world, but they are not getting full-scale invasions. Instead, they're getting a drip of Underdark monsters. They've been specifically tunneling, kind of like in Minecraft, where you create those generators where all the monsters. What are those called? I didn't play a lot of Minecraft.
The mob spawner?
Mob spawners.
Yeah, mob
they
grinder.
basically mob spawned shit, Underdark creatures to places in preparation for an eternal night. And now that is being enacted at this point. Matthias even catches Faith's attention, though, because Ashaya itself seems to have some sort of agreement of sorts with what appears to be some sort of Leviathan cult. That during this eternal night, when they can turn the waters black, there is going to be a help. There's a give and take because they've gotten something in return. That's not really detailed, but it's assumed in here. The Leviathan cult gave Lolth's people something in return. They're aiding in which the ability to flood Ashaya beneath the waves. So that is potentially being enacted as well at some point.
Uh-oh. If only the city could fly.
Who knows? Anyway, there's that information. You got the map stuff. that's all. You have one action to find stuff before you have to leave this area before Riza's going to find you guys.
So just for clarity's sake,
Yes.
As far as the mission that we're here to accomplish in shutting off Eternal Light and defeating Riza,
Yes.
we know that we need to find words to shut off the generator.
Yes.
Is it currently being powered by those priestesses? Are we safe to assume that they probably are there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is clearly outlined that the three of them are inside what is impenetrable right now. They were preparing the priestess for hundreds of years to be able to take on this endurance test of what's occurring right now.
Okay.
But they just killing them off doesn't necessarily mean you're going to shut off the generator. What other questions does the rest of the group have right now? This would be a great time to try and get your bearings.
Hey, guys, I can't see anything from over here. Can you, like, hold it up or something?
I'll minor illusion the words, but bigger, closer to him.
That's hilarious.
But they're still in undercommon, so you can't understand them.
That's even better.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry. And I fix them.
Is there any specifics about this ally, this partnership with the Leviathan? Is there any specifics about what their plan is at all, other than we're gonna work with them once the night begins?
No, not so much plans. It was exchange of goods and resources type of deal. People not really exchanging that intentions. I would say, too, inside here, because you both rolled north of 20, since the Eternal Night has occurred and we're inside Lolth's domain, they were doing testing to see on Riza her capabilities, and all of them have been amplified, increased, and that is how she has achieved the state of regeneration and basically immunity, is because she is, for all intents and purposes, a champion inside her god's domain right now.
So we just take Lolth and push her somewhere else, and then we can beat Riza. Nature's Hold is being invaded. Ashaya is potentially being flooded. Fuck.
I guess I'm just gonna I'm just gonna ask Matthias, can you grab some things just so we can reference them later?
They're already in your bag.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I have a thing I need to do, but I'm gonna need a little bit more time to write out some messages.
All right.
A luxury we're not currently afforded.
Yes.
Real quick though,
Yes.
the crests that we're currently seeking, are they acting as keys to get us inside the temple? Is that my understanding?
The crests don't seem to open the temple. They seem to open other areas of importance, which now I would say at this point might lead you guys to the conclusion that maybe the words are hidden in these areas guarded by the crests.
It's the fire emblem. It's the thing that gets you to the stuff that kills the god.
Maybe.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. As you guys leave the room and begin sprinting away, you can feel the pressure as all of a sudden outside the walls, on the inside of the walls, tiny spiders begin to crawl down, and the other three did not anticipate this. You can see the panic in their eyes, and a decision has to be made now. They're going for the blast glass, for certain. Do you guys want to split the group so you can get both the blast glass and the crest, or do you want to completely abandon them and all go for the crest, or do you want to ignore the crest and legitimately have a chance of never recovering it if you choose to not go get this crest? What would you guys like to do? You can also run into the horde of spiders and die. That's another option, too.
You drive a hard bargain. I'm doing it.
YOLO! My armor class is high! Fuck the spiders!
Is there any way we could delay the spiders long enough that we could have our cake and eat it too?
No, that's the point of this.
Even with fire?
You are fire. But funny enough, These are fire immune spiders.
Oh, no!
Fuck, they figured it
They're
out.
all orange. They have immune spiders for everything, but it took them time to get them over here. And also, it makes sense that you'd want to have those fuckers around the blast class because
Generations of selective breeding.
You know, they got their reasons.
Somebody just breathe the cone of cold real quick.
Yep.
Fuck!
Damn, again. A show comes actually.
Actually.
I think we need to go for the crest.
Let's do it.
That's the only way we're going to shut off the Eternal Night. The blasting glass is
Remember,
going to help.
The blast glass leads you to another crest as well.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Do both. Do both.
I am gonna pull out
Let the
my
party.
bottle of antitoxin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go. Which one was? Who was the one that was kind of leading things? It was Talith or Tarek? The Drow or the Elf?
The Drow. It's the Drow.
Tarek. Okay. I'm gonna go up to Tarek and I'm gonna be like, "Please don't die!" And I'm gonna hand him the bottle of anti-venom so that he gets some help. That gives him advantage against toxins.
Oh
Against...
my God! Yes, thank you very much. This will be very helpful. And he has the deeper-ish voice. Talith had the higher voice. Talith was the one talking to you guys earlier, but again, he leads everything. Tarek is the leader of the group.
I'll be like, "Please don't die. We don't have a lot of time. We have to go get this crest right away."
Yeah. Yes. All right.
Yeah, I'll give him a potion of healing too.
Okay, so you're abandoning them.
We're equipping them, Reed.
We are trying to have our cake and eat it too.
You sure are.
Do we want to send anyone with them?
I mean, I can go with them.
No.
I think you guys can go with them.
No.
This is the trap.
You don't know.
I say we go. We run. We try to help them out as what we can afford, and we just go.
Faith's right. We're strongest together.
Hey, you can do whatever you want. There's 2 people right now. The other 3 aren't in agreement. There's still a majority. There is a majority that is not interested right now, potentially. You guys make the call. You guys are sprinting down the hallways right now because you both have the maps. Talith, move this over. Right? Talith, yeah, good, I'm good. He's got his map. Faith has her map. You guys can navigate the barracks without issue now.
Okay. If that's what you think is best.
Is that what you think is best?
Manforth just sighs, and then he'll go up to the Talith.
Yeah.
And he'll hand him his feather token.
Okay.
If you need to get out, use this. Jump on it. Get out. You know what it does.
No.
It'll summon a rock if you toss it on the ground.
Oh. Oh, this will. We're
Just
going
use it to get
as
out.
he pulls as the spiders get too close and you guys deviate. As you guys sprint down the hallways, as you get to the door, you can hear the shouts behind, but it is shouts of excitement and almost like living again after getting out of the pits. It echoes and slowly dies as you can just hear the awful click-clacking of all these feet from these spiders as their stalks. You guys get up to the doorway that the crest should be at this point, and everything is fallen. You can see the area itself is all that very similar rock that you've seen before that has been made to make sure nothing can break through. And thanks to the blast glass, it has collapsed. But there's only a hole big enough for about a halfling-sized creature to fit.
Motherfucker, you're gonna kill me once I
It's
get
your
in there.
moment.
All right.
Guidance
There.
for a minute.
Go in feet first with the socks of slicking and grease myself up and slip on right in there.
As you go in, I have to change the music.
You fucker.
Can I go with them?
Can you?
Yeah.
He's an amorphous form. True.
So it says, where is it? I can shoot. Where is it?
Yes,
Where
I did
form?
actually watch.
I can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing.
You can absolutely
yeah.
get through 1 inch wide, my man. 9 inch
Yeah,
wide.
this
before
is
Matthias
wonderful.
goes through, I want to hand him the Lantern of Revealing in case he
Okay.
needs it.
Thank you.
Can I send Adulix in the watch?
Absolutely, guys. You got this. As you guys also see too, once you get to this area, like once it transitions to that stone, the spiders stop and they're just waiting there. They won't cross the threshold as they like even continue to fall on top of one each other as a cover from ceiling to ground. But you guys are completely safe at this crumbled entrance. Yep.
I saw that.
No, you didn't. Anyway, as you go through feet first, Matthias, you're inside the area, and you can see it's all crumbled, and inside here almost looks like an inner sanctum of sorts. At the very center of this inner sanctum, there is what looks to be a pedestal, and you can see half of the spider crocodile crest is there, just still unmoved, undamaged, as most of this area has crumbled. There is nothing but rocks and debris everywhere. All the different types of like monuments and statues that were in here are all gone, but it's mounds everywhere of different degrees. As Flame Boy gets in here, as soon as he's in here, I need the two of you to give me stealth checks.
Oops.
I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm gonna bump that one with a D20 inspiration. That's a 39.
That's not high enough.
You immediately become one of the shadows and go down away from Ganu, trying to get away from the giant flaming fire elemental.
Well, I would use inspiration, but I'm a giant flaming ball of fire, so
Yep.
I don't know how. So I'm just gonna do regular rolls. That's 15.
Okay, 15. So Matthias,
I'm a distraction.
you go over to the side, and as Ganu's in here, and he just like, oh, I'm taking in the entire situation. You see 5 stalks just stab right through Ganu as Riza Duret comes right up to his face. Ganu,
Fuck.
you take 50 points of piercing damage and 25 points of poison damage.
Piercing damage.
Is she like in the room?
She is absolutely in the room. as you,
I'm gonna say that to them. Riza's in there, guys.
Okay, so
in there. Here is your opportunity to run away, Ganu, and go back out the hole if you so choose.
well, I have a question first.
Yes.
Are her piercing attacks considered magical?
Yes.
Damn it.
Good try.
It's important.
That was a big
It would have
difference.
been great if it was a good roll reversal. Ha! Magical
It was-
attacks don't work on fire elementals.
So it was 50 piercing. What was the other one?
25 poison.
To resist.
Which I'm immune to. No,
Oh yeah.
immune.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. Well, that was half my health.
It's fine.
So I'm thinking.
I would like to disengage.
Those are the words that you're looking for.
Louisa say, "Embrace the fear. You soil these grounds with your presence." As she rips her stalks out and goes back, and as she goes back, you see her hands, kind of like Lady Demetress-wise. The spider claws start coming out deep in her hands now, as in the stalks are up.
I'm gonna go back in the tunnel.
Run, as you go back, Matthias.
But I'm not gonna go all the way back through. I'm gonna go in a bit.
Okay, so you can still be hit. Love it.
Well, far enough where I can't be hit.
Okay.
But I want to, like, if I can tell Matthias is in trouble, I'm gonna go back in. That's why I want to do that.
I love it.
Far enough where I'm out of danger, but I want to.
Give
If
me a
he stays
perception.
hidden,
Give me a perception check, all right?
Ride or
this is
die,
gonna be
baby.
A perception check as you're waiting in there, like the ball of goo, and you're slowly burning around, but actually want to be melting because of the material. You're good.
Okay. Perception 18.
18. Okay. Keep that in mind during this sequence.
Yep.
Matthias, you are all alone in your first pass, as Riza Duret then backs up towards the middle of the crest. He wouldn't retreat so easily. Who else is in here? As she begins looking around, I need Matthias and Adrelix to give me stealth checks.
You do still have my guidance.
As you see, she's looking around. She begins to, like, from her hands, cast, like, these beams of light to try and see
it's
around
6.
her. A 6?
30.
He's leaving, dude.
Okay.
She
30.
locks eyes with him, he's gone.
She's looking actually in the opposite direction of Adrelix, and you're like, dope, okay, he's good. Let's get on out of here. And out of the wall, a spider stalk just comes and impales Adrelix for 20 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he's fucking gone until I cast him again. Goodbye, buddy. You were a good friend.
You see Sho get shocked back to reality. Matthias, you make it to the
There goes
next.
gravity.
You're basically wrapping around, like boss fight style right now, all the different debris. You are currently, I'll say, 5 debris away from the crest right now. It seems quiet in here. Nobody's left. And then you hear in your head both Matthias and you can see Riza hears both a game of cat and mouse. Fear is here. Fear of being caught or fear of losing what you must protect. Let's play. As Riza is now aware that you're in here, Matthias. Give me another stealth check.
30.
30 again. This guy coming in with the hot 30s. As you begin moving forward, you get to, now you're in the third one, so it is 3 of 9. You're at 3 of 9 right now.
3 of 9. Jesus. I was like, oh, rule of 3, I'm good.
Nope. As you get to this one, you see the one you were just previously at just gets obliterated the pile as Riza's stocks come almost Doc Ock style as she sends lightning back towards the area, and she's looking side to side. You are completely engulfed in the darkness right now, and all of a sudden you see her. Fine then. She backs back off towards the middle. Find him. And all of a sudden you see these massive spiders start coming out of her hands. She just holds her hands up and they pour out tiny and they begin growing in size with every step that they take, and they begin piercing and looking through everywhere as well. For this round, you have disadvantage on your next stealth check. So go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Dude, get out of the way. Because he's still like blocking that shit from what he said.
He sure is, so you guys can't
Faith.
see shit.
A question about your guidance. Is it a one-time use?
It is a one-time use.
Okay. 22.
22. As you begin to go forward, you see the next pile gets exploded in front of you, and you have to stop. Riza shoots that up, and all of a sudden, the spiders come both sides of you, and then the third one comes literally over top of you. They are upon you, and as you just stand as still as possible, you hear the stalks go. You can see the fangs coming down, the poison, the venom itself leaking down right between your legs, just missing your toes and your cloak. And then they go to the next one. And they go on to the next pile and begin searching that pile. I need, as you begin to go to the next one, you give me a dexterity check, as you have to now make a jump past this open area to the next pile. So that's 4. Success.
16.
16 dexterity, eh?
11 plus 5.
Bad girlfriend. Go away. As you begin to sprint across, just before you can make it into the shadows, you hear the echo of your foot slam against the ground, where part of what used to be a like marble tiled floor inside here, you assumed most of this is just debris, doesn't matter, you'll be able to stealth across. But one of the spiders, I'll say, even, or when you were moving, the terrain itself moved and changed before you had enough time to react. Making that sound, immediately the spiders turn to see you, and Riza comes upon you over to your area. Give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Oh, that's a waste. I had a natural 20 on one. I'm going to bump it up with my last inspiration.
Okay.
That's going to be a 25 total.
25 total. Riza comes over and immediately just starts stabbing down with the stalks, and it ends up you're dodging in between, trying your best not to get hurt or nicked, but you get a little sliver, I'll say right now. And we'll do 10 points of piercing and 10 points of poison, as it just barely grazes one of your arms, as you then just dive into the debris in front of you. The dust being slammed up in the air from all the attacks. The spiders begin searching through, and you begin now crawling through of the many different lanes of debris. You're crawling underneath this dirt and debris inside here, as you're still trying to curve around towards the talisman? What do I call it? Crest. Riza has lost you just barely, thanks to your inspiration, in her attack, and you can hear a shout of anger and defiance as you are now 5 of 9 done.
Yanu, can you see what's going on in there?
Get out of the fucking
You
way.
made it, Ryan.
Yeah. Matthias is evading Riza right now. He's skulking around. She's
Get out
trying
of
to
there
find
so I
him.
can look through the hole real quick.
Could we even see through from when we first got there?
I'll say yes. I'll say when you guys went through, Matthias, your feet kicked down the rock that was initially blocking the view.
Okay. Then I'll come out.
Can I poke my head through? Can I see Riza and the spiders looking around?
Yes, a bit. They're at a distance, though. We're talking probably like 90 feet into here now, distance. That might even still be a little short. It's a big sanctum type of deal. It's a obvious boss battle type of arena.
So I see Riza Durette, and
Yes.
I cast Sleet Storm above her.
That's not surprising. This is not surprising in the least. Okay, yeah.
So 40-foot radius, so
Yep.
from her 40 feet every way, is
Love it.
obscured, and she and the spiders need to make a dexterity saving throw or get knocked prone.
You got it. 29 for Riza.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
3 for the spiders. Scooty spiders! Whoa! The spiders just start fucking flipping on the ice and shit, or they're getting stuck. So the spiders are no longer active in this. With this aid, you now are no longer at disadvantage on your stealth checks, Matthias. Give me another stealth check. As all of a sudden you get a little chill to you, but the storm begins to hit inside the area. And as she continues, you see she has to stay by the crest. She always backs back up to the crest, and so that's just part of her disadvantage in this situation, is trying to make sure the crest doesn't leave her sight.
18.
18 on your stealth check. As you finally take this moment to emerge from your crawl, and you begin to sprint forward, at that moment, you see the spider stuck, and you're like, I'm golden. And a offhand spell, as Riza's trying to get rid of this storm in front of her eyes right now, shoots off towards you and impacts you. This is going to take away 20% of your current HP as it impacts, and you just feel this necrotic damage hit your very essence, as then it dissipates. As she doesn't trust herself to leave. As you keep getting closer and closer, you're still stuck at 5 of 9.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to do to impact the situation, make it even more difficult for Riza to perceive Matthias or to aid Matthias?
I want to try and muscle my way in.
How?
And best I can.
Okay.
Not like muscle my way into the muscle Annifrith out of the way so I have visual.
Gotcha. I'm with you now. Yep.
And try to, with what little amount it might help, try to throw a silent image where it looks like Matthias like just slightly peeking past a pillar on this other side of the room.
You got it. Give me another stealth check, Matthias. Riza will have disadvantage.
Sleet Storm persists for 10 turns, by the way.
Yep.
27.
Oh, yeah. As soon as your head goes up, Matthias, a stalk she just shoots out of her hand, kind of Hella style, goes like right through the illusion's head. Like, would have been game over for you. You're able to get to the next one, and you hear her cursing at this storm. She is going to try to dispel the storm. Can she dispel storm, right? That's a possible thing, right? I'm pretty sure she can. Because it's a, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
The lingering spell effect.
That would be 21.
Yeah, definitely.
29.
21? So you see her distracted at this, I would say, because she now is spending her turn to dispel the storm. You now have advantage on your next check, Matthias. The spiders are out of the equation right now. And I'm going to say the ice itself kills these spiders. They then go up on their...
Amazing. 32 on the next one.
Success! 7 of 9. You are getting very close. Now, the problem is, you're now getting...
There's less room.
There's less room between you and Riza. So
She's
now
puppy guarding.
you're feeling almost like the heat from Riza direct inside here. The darkness that pours out from her. As that dissipates, Matthias, you are within, I would say, 60 feet now. Or it's probably like 45. It's 45 feet away from the crest at this point.
Close is he to the entrance, like where we are?
How close is he? So he would be opposite side of it, because like the way to get up here, you have to be on the opposite side of the entrance. The way the way it curves up are the stairs. So I would say he's 120 feet on the opposite side of where the entrance of this area is.
Fairy
from where
fire
you
on me.
stand.
Do it.
No.
Light
That's
me
all
up
I
right
want.
now.
No, I don't have anything I can do right now. That's helpful.
If you need distance, I can help you out.
I still don't think it helps.
Okay.
What do you guys want?
I mean,
Do you want
if
to
there's a way,
or do we want another straight roll for Matthias? The DC.
if there's a way that you can make Pass Without Trace a larger range, then yeah. But I didn't think of it for some reason until right now. I don't know why. I was just like, man, I probably could have buffed him like before he went in, or like while he was in, or something. But then I was like, ah, he's a rogue. He's fine.
You know what? He's... Let's see. How much does that give me?
But yeah, Faith. If there's any way you can make a spell that emanates from me,
Not that
affect
far.
him in there. Okay.
Straight roll, Matthias. Give me a straight roll for the next one. Is you now see the opportunity. Riza turns her back towards the entrance as she's listening for you, and some rubble from earlier falls down.
Fuck. It was sitting on an 18, but then it rolled to a 5, so that's an 18 total.
All right. As you think you have her with her back towards you, as soon as you go to make your move, she was baiting you. She was luring you out, trying to pretend that she didn't know your direction. As soon as you turn around, she comes up to you, stabs into you with her stalks, and you
She has
push her
disadvantage
off.
on that attack because of my mantle.
Okay. So
Not
I'll
that
give you a
it'll-
straight roll then before damage calculated. That would be a.
I would imagine with her
22?
modifiers alone.
Yep, 22.
Yeah, no, it's not possible.
So
in the
another
brief-
20% of your health.
Yeah, I don't. 20%.
Yep,
Okay, math is hard.
that's how this is working.
20% of the present total.
Yes.
Okay.
As you then get shoved back in, like a failed QTE event, get shoved back into the darkness as you push yourself off and you re-hide yourself again. You can feel your insides slowly becoming your outsides as blood is coming out from you. You immediately begin to try and tourniquet what you can as to not give away your position with a blood trail. What are you doing as you still have 2 more to go to get to the crest?
Damn it. If I had Addy, I could do more.
Run, Matthias.
So many things I can do that I can't do from out here.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. What do you?
I gotta start to go in the hole.
Oh, how so?
I wanna try to go like 20 feet inside.
Can you fit? Are you?
He's saying how do you fit? Yeah. He's saying how do you fit?
The hole's not big enough still. Okay.
No.
Never mind.
No. You can see through it now, but the hole's not big enough for you to go inside. But I am aware of some people's bonus actions and spells that could get you inside if you so chose to be so foolish.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't
have a
be
thing
here.
that could get me inside. I can't get out.
That
Could your bird fit in
bad.
there?
Yes.
in your mind, if you can't get out, that's death. So
yeah.
that's a freebie.
I could. Is it something that my familiar could do, or is it has to be your familiar show?
I mean, if there's a way that I can become one with your familiar, then great. I just need to be able to cast spells through a means of touch and/or yes. And unfortunately, Adrix just got stabbed, so can't exactly use it right now. Yeah, it's very frustrating.
Oh, Lightwalker.
I'm gonna pull out.
Where are you, Lightwalker?
I'm gonna summon Birdie, and I'm gonna be like, "I love you. I'm sorry. I need you to do something."
I don't like this shit.
This is very
What the
important.
fuck?
I'll do my best to keep you as safe as I can, but I need you to try and help Matthias. I'll let Birdie into the room and try to have him essentially do the help action, which is try to fucking just start pecking at Riza's face.
Yep.
Like, she's not looking at him.
Yep.
She's gonna be looking for Matthias.
Yep.
She doesn't care about the bird that's flying in.
You're
So
right.
when an owl starts fucking pecking you in the eyes,
Yeah.
it's a little distracting.
Yep.
07.
You actually notice that immediately, Matthias, as you're sort of peering in, and finally the owl comes in, but not before one last look back to you, and Faith, it's just like, just some shit. As the owl.
I'm gonna be looking through his eyes, and depending on if I can, I'm gonna see if I can bamf him before the attack hits.
Yep. You see, Riza notices the owl, but does not change her shape. She does not come over her positioning. She is still exactly where she is, within 10 feet, where her stalks can even get within the crest, and she is just waiting as she knows Matthias
Actually,
is really
no.
close.
I'm not gonna have Birdie go for her.
Oh, Ganu.
I'm gonna have
yeah.
Birdie go for the crest to catch her attention.
That's a good idea. And you know what? I'll even say the room itself makes more sense to me too. It elevates, right? The room itself elevates, so you can't just like walk straight to it as soon as you get in. That's why Matthias has been going around to get to the center of this tower here for the crest. Okay, Birdie goes for the crest at this point. Matthias, you may roll with advantage
Hell
at this,
yes.
because Riza immediately, as she goes to like caught between, do I do a spell, do I just attack it? And as Birdie's about to grab, she just all out both. I do both. Spell, stalk. Birdie, go ahead and do a dex saving throw to see if you have any shot of not getting annihilated.
I'm gonna do Faith's dex save because Birdie, because I'm not trying to get Birdie to dodge it.
Yes.
I'm trying to bamf him out before the attack hits.
You got it. Yeah, and then that's the same sort of thing I was looking to have with this dex save.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm
a
gonna use an
20.
inspiration.
Okay.
Goodbye,
20 on
Birdie.
the dex
That's a
save.
25.
That's pretty good.
That is
Birdie.
the
Birdie's quite
DC
dexterous.
to survive. A
Hell yeah,
25,
Bird.
This is extremely hard to bamf it with your magical prowess, your focus, your worry. You guys are in the goddamn zone tonight. You see there is gravitas to the situation, and at the moment before the spell hits, before the stalk can, magic's much faster. You bamf Birdie back. As it looks at you.
Sorry. And then I send it back to his like demi plane.
Matthias, you, during this brief moment, sprint up to the very last chance you have where there's a complete ring of debris here that separates you from the crest. You have to constantly keep in motion as Riza is constantly searching around as well. So you're playing a game where there's these little walls right now and she's constantly looking for them, and she can't now risk at this point blasting out these walls because that would give you the opportunity to take the crest on her. So there is a current stalemate. You are within 10 feet of Riza Doret right now.
Can you send a message telepathically to Matthias?
I think I have to be able to see him.
Do we
Can you see
have
him?
a telepathic
No.
bond or no?
Not with his stealth. No one has any idea.
No,
entire
it's been
time
over
of
an
this.
hour.
It's been over there.
Nobody has
That's what I thought.
idea where Matthias
Yeah,
is happening. The only times you've ever seen Matthias during this, when you guys have been like glimpsing in or seeing through your familiars, is when he's been attacked. Otherwise, Matthias has been just one with the shadows, impossible to see.
Well,
How far to the exit once I get the crest?
Since you'd be halfway, and I told it's about 90 feet, but since it's downhill, there's like you can literally do like the jumping thing with momentum, make it go faster. So you have gravity on your side on your retreat.
Okay.
And it doesn't become quite as crazy an incline or whatever. It's not too tall. It's whatever serves narrative. Does anybody want to do anything? Are we doing a straight roll right now?
I know what I can do. I can.
Matthias, what are you
see...
at right now, HP wise?
23 HP.
I can see Riza Doret though, right?
Yes.
All right.
Hard to miss.
Yeah. Probably won't do shit, but at least it's a distraction. I can cast slow on her.
Okay. You can cast slow. Legendary
Yeah.
resistance. She has to burn one.
That's not shocking.
Nice. That's
Hey, that's pretty good.
Matthias, you may do a straight roll.
Okay.
This is the hardest.
I do it again.
All the checks.
Okay.
As you lean out
22.
as soon as she feels it, and you see Riza just go and like send a magical essence down through that crack, and you see her go, enough! And she actually hits above the crack and causes debris to fall above, so you guys can no longer have a line of sight. She cuts you guys off from it, and with that, Matthias, you go up for the crest, and you can tell she is locked in. She is not going to let you get this crest, and stabs right into you from one of the stalks, even though she's not looking, and turns. And again, you push back off. You're at 10 HP. What do you
guys
wanna
want me to
try and
open
do?
this?
What's that?
Should I go in? We can't
I was
see.
asking, like, yeah.
It's not locked down. You just can no longer see. You absolutely have the ability to go in there if you want, Ganu, knock it open again, and potentially come inside. But
So wait, there's debris, right?
Yes.
Wait. Oh, in our way?
yes, so you can't see
Okay.
anymore. She
Okay.
saw that you guys kept pinging her
Yeah.
basically, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, enough from the peanut gallery.
Yep.
And now you can then be like, oh, but we have more to say. That is an option.
Yeah. Guys, I can go move the debris.
Do something.
I go in. I try to move the debris
Yep, you
so we can see.
come in and ignite the debris. Riza doesn't give a shit. As you come out, this big flame, a whole display trying to distract her. Nope. She and Matthias are doing this dance of death right now. Matthias, give me another straight roll.
$29.
Fuck! Okay.
That's not that fuck.
As
I rolled so many sub 10s. Statistically improbable.
as this cat and mouse game goes on, you can hear the giggles of Lolf in both your heads echoing throughout. She is absolutely enjoying this. Both your hearts are pounding in this moment. And Riza hears your foot make its move. And as you go up to the crest and she goes to make her attack, you have your hands around the crest as her attack goes just to the right of where you come out of. She just guessed wrong of which debris you were hiding behind. And you, as you go to grab the crest, you actually shatter some invisible glass that was suspending and protecting it as your presence, and you have one half of the alligator crest. And as you dive, you roll to the other side as Riza sees you. How do you escape?
Rapid fire cast mirror image kinetic jaunt. My movement speed is now 35. I movement action, bonus action, move the fuck back out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a total of 135, 70, 105 movement speed. Plus there are illusory duplicates. Plus she has disadvantage on me. Plus if she hits me, her movement becomes 0 and I can reactively move.
He's got the getaway plan down pat. He's practiced that one.
As soon as you just immediately begin sprinting away, you see Riza realize this, and she fireballs the door and shoots debris, blocking the door now, so you can't get out. Gandu's still in here. So now the debris is down as you, Matthias, in one round, sprint down the hill, coming over there. And Riza has effectively trapped you inside here for a round.
Now, may I ask?
Yes.
It is an action to cast Fireball, which technically takes 6 seconds.
Yes.
Is it possible
yes.
that we could roll to see if I make it out in time?
Yes, and just leave Gandu. Absolutely.
That's a shitty move.
If I see him, he's gonna go by me.
Yes, in a second. So you're gonna be like, cool. Go to. Oh shit. Yeah.
That's
okay.
fair.
Straight D20. Just D20. Roll a D20.
Luck check. That's a 10.
Natural 20. Natural
Okay.
20.
Okay, no, that's fair. I
Meant
was
to be.
pushing my luck.
Explodes. Comes down. Again, you see that you get like shoved aside for a bit now, and Riza has but a moment. Matthias is on you immediately as he looks up and he's like, fuck. What are you guys doing as Riza begins closing in on your group?
Can we tell from the other side that there's...
Oh yeah,
rubble
wait,
on-
close
I'm
again.
gonna
yeah.
fucking Eldritch Blast a fucking hole through that. Just be
Hey,
like,
okay.
no!
Okay.
Babe, I could just clear it.
I've
just
already
make a
started
hole.
shooting. I've started blasting.
Fair enough.
So anyway,
So, anyways,
So what is Yanu doing on this side, and anybody else? Everybody, what do you want to do in this?
I'm just trying to move the debris.
Okay, give me a strength check on this one.
Strength or athletics?
Strength.
It's always good to check.
Yep.
Okay, strength. So that's gonna be 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, what's the hit on the? Actually, just give me the damage rather. It's gonna hit. What's the damage? The crest is pretty fucking big too, by the way, Matthias. In your hands, it's like half.
is it gonna fit?
Yes, it will
Okay,
fit
cool.
out there. It's not that big, but it's like
It's not bigger than you
like
are.
half your chest. It's like Jesus. It's like a 45-pound weight at the gym. What do you got for damage, Faith?
That is gonna be... $25 force and 5 poison.
Oh my god. Together, literally, like, you lift the worst part that can't be easily destroyed by violence, and you move that part of the debris away, and she just blasts the hole through. As you guys sneak on through, Riza's going to try for 1 attack each on you two. Ganu, that's a 32, and a 20 for Matthias.
Disadvantage
20
and mirror image.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Hit. Yep.
No, 18 on the other one for the lower roll on what's his name?
Matthias.
Disadvantage. Matthias.
It still hits me.
Oh, okay.
That's my armor class. I'm
Okay.
a rogue.
Okay.
Roll a d20 to determine whether the attack hits a duplicate. 6 or higher, it hits a duplicate. I rolled a physical dice.
Yes.
I rolled a 10. Do you want to see it?
No, I trust
Okay.
you guys so much. Oh my god. No, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
If you fucking cheat now, guys, come on.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Roll a d10. That's 15.
Natural 20! Oh my god!
So,
Yeah.
she there are 3 Matthiases scrambling out, and she manages to clip the last one, and it vanishes in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, yep. I'm very familiar with this. Q champion of Fathoms. As this bullshit happens again, it just gets obliterated. You go through. Ganu, it is going to be 9 piercing and 15 poison.
We live in.
He's good.
And then
the poison does nothing.
As you go through, and as you guys go through, you see Riza come up to the doorway. And is anybody looking through back at her?
Nope.
Fucking running.
Okay.
Close it. Show.
I give her 2 illusory middle fingers, but I don't look back.
I'm gonna close it with some shit.
With the crest, all the spiders part way. They don't leave, but as you walk with the crest, all those spiders won't touch you guys. They just back off.
Nice.
And as you guys go to rally and leave, hopefully you'll rally with your compatriots.
Yeah, hopefully they didn't fuck it up.
Break.
Break.
Oh, they only break at the night, but I break. All right. We continue. You guys have found yourselves surviving the encounter with Riza Duret and recovering half of the spider crocodile abomination crest. As you guys use your map to exit and meet back up in the top of the barracks, you find your 3 compatriots standing there, one with a gigantic sack, what appears to be full of glass, and the others have armored themselves up a bit more. They were able to recover some things from the armory. Both those that you marked off, they were used, and they thank you for giving them those tools to help them get through both the potion and the toxin. It was a close call. You guys now leave the barracks. And as you leave the barracks, you see Orla finally returns to fighting with, and she's waiting for Riza to emerge from the barracks, but she's just floating above, waiting to make her next attack as you guys leave the area, finding stealth once again and hiding from the gaze of Riza Duret. The group of you hears, ever resourceful, ever grand, ever strong, pain you cause is pain well paid. I love what you do. In time you will know to give my fear to others. And the voice fades.
Ignore the voices in the head. Just ignore them. Just ignore them.
Do I get my feather token back?
You do. They did not use a rock to get away.
Awesome.
Dwayne's still at home.
We tried to use it, but we were in a cave. It didn't really work out too well. Rock
Use
just
it in the right
exploded.
spot, it'll suffocate all the other creatures, and you're good.
As you did the rock, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. The rock is just in some awful multi-dimensional rip here. All right. What do you want to do as a group as you have recovered one half of a crest?
So, where is the other? This blasting glass can get us to another half of a crest. Do you know where it is?
Yes, that's what our mission was. So,
do you know what crest we're looking for?
We were looking for the Black Widow crest.
Okay.
We have one half of that Black Widow crest.
All right, so now we have to figure out where the other half of this one is as well.
Yeah, I mean, it stands to reason there would be more doors, but who knows what's behind what door, or if they split up the passphrases between the doors as they're talking back and forth.
Is there any way we could find a place to just sit for like 10 minutes, hidden?
Yeah, I think so. So we need the blast glass to get into Camilla's. What do I call it on there? I just want to make sure.
Camilla's den.
Yeah, to get into Camilla's den, her webs are so thick. We know another half of a crest is inside there. Our information points towards that.
Out of curiosity, you say it says Camilla's den. What is Camilla?
Well, we don't know.
I'm sure she's lovely.
I have no clue, but I imagine it is another one of Lolth's monsters. People that go to her den do not return. There are keepers of Camilla, and it seems to feast on those that disobey. So,
well, it's probably a big spider.
It's almost guaranteed to be a big spider. That is everyone's.
Oh,
All right, let's go hide somewhere. So as you guys exit out of the barracks into high shadows, you guys can try and hide in high shadows or exit out there to go back toward the center of the city.
Let's try to pop a squat in high shadows.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like it's more tangible. It's more.
I need the group
though.
to give me a stealth check.
Okay, I'm stealthed out. 15.
Can I cast Pass Without Trace?
25.
I asked, and you were quiet for a very long time.
I was muted. I apologize.
Feels fair.
I'm going to roll D20 to decide.
All right.
High or low?
High.
You don't know me. No, you don't get to cast it. You're too late. I rolled a 4.
Bummer. 15.
We don't even need it, honestly. We're so stealthy. See, 19.
Okay.
Easy.
Also 19.
See, easy.
Walks out of the barracks, immediately trips on something.
The crest in his hand. Okay. 7. Okay.
See, that's stealthy. That's stealthy.
19.
17.
He said 17.
Okay. As you guys come out, immediately a vulture-like creature flies by and snacks the crest out of Matthias' hands as it begins to fly away.
I gotta fucking shove it towards us.
Okay, is that a
It's like
save?
telekinetic shove, pull it. It's a strength save.
How big is it?
Vulture-sized.
I say, drop it, you ugly fucking buzzard. Give it a wisdom save.
15 for the strength thing.
Strength.
Or what? Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom is 13.
Fail.
Okay. Anybody else doing shit to this thing?
Yeah,
Well,
or attack of opportunities.
If I can smack it.
Yeah,
then
okay.
fine.
We'll go ahead and smack it. Yeah, come on. Okay, go for it.
8 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
I appreciate all your patience waiting to murder this thing. Everyone just patiently and then I kill it.
24 to hit and then a natural 1.
24 hits, not the one.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
16 and natural 20.
Natural 20 hits. 16 doesn't. This thing's a dexterous
Okay.
little bitch.
Makes it easy. Just one roll for damage.
That's 24 damage.
Oh, jeez.
4 of which is lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And what does the crit man have on his end too? The other crit.
Just kill it.
13 fire damage, and it's also set on fire, so it will continue burning.
So as this thing flies away, Faith goes, "No!" And it shoves backwards. Matthias is like, "Bad!" Psychic damage. No one really sees it. Sho puts his Kusurigama.
Yeah.
Kusurigama.
Right? Yeah.
Through its skull and rips its fucking head down and slams it onto the ground as it's trying to get up. And Ganu just goes over and just goes.
Just
Can I sit on it? Can I just be like?
Yep. And as you get up, the thing is still alive and on fire as it tries to crawl away and then burns and dies on the ground. And the crest is fine and untouched on the ground.
Pick up the crest.
Recovered. Give me another stealth check.
Can I do it now? Can I do the thing now?
Yes, you can do it now.
Thank you.
You gotta be quick.
Mark. 26.
Good thing
Yeah,
you
you're
did
trash.
that.
22.
Did you say 52?
No, he said
22.
22.
Excellent.
52, I'm pretty sure is
Faith has a
impossible.
52.
I used
33.
all of my inspiration on that one die for just.
Ooh,
to
inspiration.
hate you.
I'm using inspiration.
33.
Okay.
That still isn't good. Wow. Okay. What is it? 19. Oh, I guess with that it's okay.
It's really hard not to see a giant flaming elemental walking through the highbrow district of the world. The towers and the temples you see, the castle that towers above the rest of the city. Drow begin to take the streets as they see opportunity. They see the crest. There is potential for advancement. And you guys sprint down the alleyways as a plethora of drow begin trying to find your lot. As you twist and turn through everything, your current form, Ganu, is causing problems. Everyone can follow you as long as you remain in a fiery elemental form. You cannot be unseen at this point.
I'm being nerfed.
You're not being nerfed.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can anyone disguise Ganu in his current form?
No.
You could try.
No, I'll just drop the form.
Okay. As you drop the form,
Let's just keep it simple.
That is finally enough because now the giant torch following the group no longer illuminates the entire group trying to be stealthy, and you lose yourself within the city and are able to hide away in one of the not abandoned but unused secondary houses of one of the sprawling mansions one of the Highborn own here in the high shadows. You guys have time to take a short rest.
Which means I get my...
We have the full hour?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
This is like in Darkest Dungeon when you're on a campsite.
I played that game.
That's good.
That means I get all my wild shapes back.
I will roll one singular heal die. All I needed.
The only damage I took was to my fire elemental, so I'm almost set.
And then everybody gets... Alright, everybody, let's see.
Give me your temp
Everybody plus Tarek, the drow prisoner, gets 10 temp HP.
Excellent.
Everybody but him? Or
No, everybody in the wandering Wayfaring crew. Well,
Yep.
God, what are we?
Wayward. Yep.
Wayward
Yes.
crew.
Wayfair is where we order furniture, which I've been ordering quite a bit from. So.
No, whatever the fuck we are.
Us weirdos.
Us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Just a little gift from my patron.
What patron do you serve?
Sea goddess.
Oh, they're pretty good. Oh, that's good. Happy to fun with that lot.
Shit. As well, during this short rest, I'm going to be sending off a couple sendings.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to send Millie Blackstone
Mm-hmm.
the details we learned about the attack and the mobilization of these drow forces.
It immediately fails.
We'll try a Shell Azurin.
It immediately fails.
Fuck. Okay.
Get outside the city.
You hear. Do you feel alone yet? Does the fear build within you?
Does everyone hear that?
No, that's anybody that tries to do a message. Lolth takes extreme pleasure in isolating individuals.
That's funny because we're all friends in a group.
Just
so no.
Offer a quiet song of rest.
Doesn't
so
mean
we
you
can
don't
roll.
feel isolated on the inside, Justin. You've never been hurt, clearly. My God.
Well, hold on. I never said that. I'm just talking about the game.
Let Zach talk!
Yeah. What do you want, Zach? I'll fight you. Let's go. I'm talking shit about you now.
Zach.
Every moment you don't respond is another Hi, Zach.
Zach,
Hi.
They were just ignoring you. We could hear you.
Yeah, we could hear
Okay, cool. I couldn't hear you. My headset's being funky.
See?
Song of Rest, you can roll an extra d6 for your short rest, should you need it.
Ooh,
Which
thanks.
I do. Sweet.
That does help.
I think since we're in a hostile city, it wouldn't be like a musical performance, but I would just, mosey on over to you and tell you like a shitty joke and then move on to the next person.
This is very Darkest Dungeon.
Let's see. I'm thinking towards the end of it, I'll
Yep.
throw out another telepathic bond for everyone.
Yep.
Up to 8 willing? Yeah, so that's everybody. So, again, for the next hour, we can all speak telepathically.
I'll mentally
That's-
ask you, should I ignore these voices in my head?
Well, these are us, so...
You sure?
Yes? Yes.
I try to imitate Wolf's voice in her head, in Faith's head.
Do it right now.
And I say no.
This is the voice.
Nope. You can't roll high enough, but it's hilarious enough to try, and everybody understands that you're trying. And I would probably argue everyone pretends just to dunk on Faith would most likely be the dynamic, but it is not even close. It is so clear as day, like when a god talks to you versus someone trying to imitate what a god sounds like. But yes. All right. Is that all you guys want to do during this moment of respite before you continue?
Have any of our masks taken any wear and tear that need repair?
Not at the moment.
Okay. I think that's all that I can think of right now.
Okay. We're good?
I think we're good.
Everyone just staring at me. I was looking at my notes. Okay, let's go. All right. Are you all going to commence with the plan to go to Camilla's den with the blast glass?
I guess.
Yeah,
That seems to be the plan.
Let's do it. That is indeed
Sounds really
the plan.
fun to me.
It sounds kind of cool.
Everybody give me stealth checks as you try to traverse your way to Camilla's den without being found by anybody searching for you.
What the fuck, man?
It's a 15.
19.
Well, pass without... Oh, it's been an hour, actually. So
No, it's been an hour. You
Yep.
get nothing.
Yep.
You made me cast it. Now I can't do it again, and now it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna use
19.
4 inspiration that we have
Okay.
just to boost it a little bit more.
Yeah.
20.
So
Okay.
I'm going to, as I was before, using turning into a weasel to be stealthy.
Okay. You're going to have advantage.
Advantage. Oh,
Yep.
cool.
Doing that will give you advantage. That's
Cool.
clever. That's smart. Nice job.
I do it for the increased stealth score, but I'll take advantage too.
It's very weaselly.
Yes, I will definitely
Ron
do
Weasley.
that. So that's 17.
Okay. So
And that's
only
using that
Faith messed up?
What's up?
Faith messed up? Give me a second. Come on.
Faith.
What?
Yes, Faith rolled a 5, right?
I rolled a 15.
A 15.
Much better.
Yeah.
Much better. Much better indeed. Okay. As you guys traverse through the lands, you see a lot of the vegetation of the like glowing fungus and some of the fruits and vegetables of the Underdark. You see some of the animals of the Underdark. Kind of think of like Skyrim's, those weird insect monsters. A lot of like shelled, creepy crawlies live down here of various sizes and shapes. But you're able, through the guidance of the group and which way? This way. Of the people you freed and your own instincts and intuition, you're able to make it to the front of Camilla's den without issue. Now, there's clearly anybody that wants to get into Camilla's den can't just walk into Camilla's den. This is where the blast glass comes into play. Paige goes up to it and begins prepping the blast glass. In this moment where Tarek and Talith are standing back, you guys can actually see, though, from the webs, there appears to be a sentry spider. Nobody noticed except your group just now. What do you try to do as Paige is trying to set up the blast glass? You can see the sentry spider has just become aware of your group.
Sacred Flame?
Okay.
Deck save.
Natural 19.
Banana rang.
Go for it. It's at a distance. It's very high up. So, like, this is kind of like, think of from Lion King, that giant ravine, and just imagine spider webs all the way through. Like, it is just huge size-wise.
How far away is it?
We're going to call it 90 feet.
Oh,
I couldn't have done that. I could have done an Eldritch Blast instead.
All right, do that instead.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Nice.
I'm gonna do the Eldritch Blast. Well,
Okay.
does a 15 hit?
It does.
Do a firebolt.
17 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Jesus, guys. You guys
22.
17.
damage or to hit?
Just for one hit.
Okay, 22, 17.
And that's...
Okay.
Well, did you say 17 hits or no?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
don't worry, I missed. I rolled a 9.
9 misses. With the banana ring?
Yeah, banana.
And that's 13 force damage for my one blast, and then 3 poison.
Okay. Poison.
11.
Okay.
11 fire damage.
Okay. Anfirth?
That is 1 force damage.
Very
Eldritch
good.
Blast is the most potent
Okay.
cantrip in the game.
So,
Yeah, it is.
everybody immediately sees this, jumps on it. Eldritch Blast. The firebolt, the bolt from Matthias all go into this thing and just murder it. It is, and then after just instant attack, a banana rain goes out and doesn't even get within 40 feet of it and comes back. from Gan.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Far after this has all been resolved. You guys obliterate it.
Just in case he jumped. Right.
We should probably keep an eye out for those things. In
Yeah,
this
that felt
area.
a bit too easy.
Blast glass is set! As he whispers that, he wouldn't yell that. He would definitely whisper that. I wanted to yell it because I wanted it.
He can yell it in our mind.
Yeah, there you go. He begins running away, Paige. And he gives a nod, and you see Tarek gives a nod. And you see some interesting device, sort of almost like tuning forks like you see. And he clicks them both together, and then they just erupts. The blast glass explodes, catching fire and burning the webs all the way through as you guys are able to see this open up, and a multitude, because you're able to recover the blast glass in this choice, all the guards, all the handlers of Camilla are all engulfed in this flame. They all are taken out with this as well. What you see, though, instead, at the very center now of this cave, probably like 500 feet down still, is a Zetsubo no Shima gargantuan-sized spider with multiple mandibles on the face. The entire back is covered in her brood. And she has, instead of 8, we'll call it 12 stalks as he's going around right now. There's all sorts of like holes carved into where it looks like she places more eggs or inserts things of like her food or tools that she might use. And then there's also like housing for all the handlers that were in here. And the ground is covered in all sorts of bones, and many of the bones, though, have acid has eaten through it. The webs themselves have now been cleared for you to be able to enter Camilla's den, but Camilla is now functioning and aware of what's going on. What do you guys want to do?
We gotta kill that thing, don't we?
Do we kill this? Do we kill it?
It's not necessarily have to kill it. It doesn't know where you are yet. So I'll give you that too. It's not just like, here's your only choice is kill it. But you can always just kill it. That's always an option.
I'd like to make a statement that this is D&D. We are required to kill it.
Fucking murder hobo over here.
There's a little murder
I don't
hobo
want
in all of us.
I don't want to live in a world where that thing exists, so either it dies or I do.
Yeah.
Can we try to figure out where the crest is? Let's try that first.
Let's at least be smart, so that way if it starts to womp our shit, we can at least have an exit strategy.
All right, this will be
Put my hand down so
of...
Candy the Weasel can get up my arm, and I whisper to him.
Yep.
Cowards, a lot of them.
So this will be the equivalent of Dark Souls when you're right by a boss or whatever, and the boss music's playing, but you're just like hiding and shit. You're not engaging. So that's what's gonna happen right now until maybe there's a changeover here. But we'll see. Okay.
The tiny little weasel responds, "Worst comes to worst, we can take him, just the two of us."
I don't doubt it.
Tiny little weasel.
Okay. Great. Okay, so stealth checks as you guys try to go inside here. Let's see if you are noticed by Camilla.
Let's see how long this lasts.
The rest of the other 3 are not joining.
Oh no.
Okay, I have inspiration. I can use it.
And for chooses violence.
It's meant to be.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
It's wings. It's wings.
Wow, what a fucking swing there. Holy shit.
I don't know how much this is gonna help, because I used my last inspiration.
Okay.
I went from a 6 to a 15.
That's
Okay.
good.
So we'll see.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
29.
Okay.
26.
Oh my God. Okay. Majority pass. As you guys go through, you begin going into the area, and because of the fire, there's not much here to hide behind. That's kind of the problem with the entirety of this area. Turn this down a little. This cobwebs was basically the structure and furniture of this entire area, and you just burned it to hell. And murdered plenty of spiders as well. So there are tons of upside down spiders littered out throughout, and some are huge or large, and that's what you guys are using. Kind of, what's the James and the Giant Peach style going behind, but they're all charred and dead and spiders. And as you guys are going through that way, so nothing like that. As you guys are hiding through and trying to like go into caves, you're going in one cave and out the other. You can see like literally There's actual like tools that they've made for Camilla to use to either like carve things out or beat things or use in other ways. That is a little unsettling to have like a gargantuan spider with tools.
I'm just imagining this is like a 30, 40-foot spider, and it's just got like a little club web to the end of its legs,
like normal size.
Okay. There is some noise made in your general direction, but then the echoes throw off Camilla, and she is currently starts like looking through the caves, and you can see she's being like, and she's shooting acid in places, trying to lure things out. And there's even like a gaseous smell that's coming from that you even get the smell where you're at, though it's not affecting you. Even with your gas mask, if you were like in the middle of that, it would be noxious. You would be coughing just because of the rancidness of this smell. So it's another tactic of hers to draw you out. Is it not looping?
No.
Okay. I'll fix that. What do you guys want to do as you have this first success?
Don't suppose that the crest is out in the open where we can see it, is it?
You don't see any crests. What you do see is housing behind Camilla now that she's moved. That's where everybody was staying, that all of her handlers. All bones around here, but it's all sloped in, sort of like the Snarlack pit where she was originally sitting and standing. So that's some of the way to get an idea of the gigantic, definitely not a boss fight arena that you're in. Potential.
I'm gonna try to look at Camilla herself.
Yes.
And see is the piece of the crest somehow attached to her?
Make a perception check.
I want to look for any of the buildings, anything that looks like it might specifically be for like the supervisor or the warden or whoever, like the
Make an insight check.
head of.
That was a 3.
A 3. You look and you see that like spiders moving and crawling on its back, and you're like, "Whoa, whoa," and you immediately stop wanting to look at that thing. You're like, oh my god, oh my
I do
god.
have my other D20. I'm just gonna use it. Oh, let's see. Yep, there you go. 30. That's both my inspirations. Natural
Love
20.
Love
Feels
it.
good.
That's good, man. That's good. You can easily identify almost clock tower style in the way these, what kind of look like ancient, almost like clay made into the side of a ravine where these individuals were housed, or handlers. These seemed even like the outcasts, the weirdest of the drow down here that took care of Camilla, and that might be saying something for this culture. You have a clear line of sight on it. With your natural 20, you can direct the group to where it's at, and most likely you'll be able to find information in there if you can get there undetected. There is absolutely the risk if Camilla notices you as you guys go there, she will burn that to the fucking ground. What would you like to do?
I mean, we should just move towards it, right? I mean, if she comes, we fight.
Works for me.
Yeah, if we can try to put ourselves between her and it, I can at least do something that should keep her away from it.
Is there a path that would allow that to happen?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you guys can go around the outside, basically, and continue on the complete skirts of this. It's wide out in the open when you get into the middle of this area. Like, there's no hiding. But on the outskirts, you can hide all day and jump cave to cave. So it's just a matter of stealthing and keeping in between. So this is the circle, right? You guys entered. Oh, we have the. No, fuck it. You guys entered this way, coming in this way. The opposite side this way, at the very back of the cave. That is where the housing is for everybody. And Camilla was in the center. the dead center of that circle of this cavern we're talking about. So you guys are just going along the outskirts of it on one side or the other to try and avoid her gaze as Camilla's trying to understand what the fuck happened.
So
is there anything else you want to do before I'm going to ask you guys for stealth checks?
Move along the outskirts until we can get to a point where we can,
I
like Paige said, get between Camilla and the house that we're going towards.
What I kind of want to try to do something. I want to pick up like a stone or a piece of rubble or something from the ground.
Yep.
And I want to try to cast light into it.
Okay.
So it's shedding torchlight, and then I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. Make a deception check.
Not great. 8.
Okay. You throw it. It barely goes far from you. You're like, you picked up one that's too heavy, and you're like, oh, fuck. And then the thing just tit. And as it does, Camilla, it starts to come towards your way, and you guys are instantly like, oh, God, no. And at that, you hear from down, hey, you big bastard! I blew up your nest. What are you going to do about it? As it looks like Paige has noticed you fucked up royally and is taunting Camilla, who then turns towards him in this brief moment of opportunity. You guys can have advantage on a stealth check if you continue to progress toward the warden's place.
Keep moving.
Okay. Go, everybody give me a roll.
What the fuck, man? 21.
Oh,
19.
And
9.
Yeah, I see that.
Dirty 20.
More successes than failures. You guys are able to make it. But with that, Paige, because of the failures, he has to overcompensate. He stays as long as humanly possible in the distraction. And when he sees you guys make it past the threshold, Camilla is able to lean down and just snap him in half. And he just goes down. The other two, nowhere to be seen. It seems like there was a sacrifice made to allow you guys to get here. You guys enter into the warden's office.
let's start.
Check the door for
Look
traps.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Check the door for traps. Dustin, you missed Paige because there were some failures. Gave his life to continue to distract, and Camilla killed Paige.
Damn.
16 on the investigation.
There is no longer any traps on these doors. They were blown to fucking smithereens.
All right.
All right.
Look for any documentation or any clue of the crest.
Okay, so you guys go inside, and then you have to go up some stairs, and then you get into the room, you check another door, you get inside, and the stuff itself, a lot of things have been burnt to high hell, but some things from the blast just got knocked down, and so you can try and recover some information. Go ahead and make investigation checks to anybody that's interested.
Let's do this.
15.
10.
24.
It is Faith. That is the
20,
first to
22.
find. And then Cho will find something actually very good. Faith is the first to find what looks to be the guard routes. And even for the keepers and handlers in here, there's separate guards that were taking place. And they were being swapped through and were stationed inside this housing area. It clearly shows they were rotating places in and out below Camilla. At the very center, there seems to be some sort of catacombs below her nest where she lays. Sho, on the other hand, though, he's able to locate a safe that is currently locked and survived the fire. It was hidden behind a false wall, and then behind that false wall, even more secret traps that you are familiar with in your times of excavation in archaeology and other delves in the past. Classic, clever traps, but nothing for the experience.
Not clever enough. Come on.
It is currently locked, though.
Advice. I need your nimble hands.
All right. The traps are disabled.
There's no traps. It's just,
I don't know. It's just a chest.
It's just the safe right now.
I will attempt to open the safe.
In this complete disaster of a room.
28.
Yeah, that does it.
I guess you do it.
The safe opens
I
itself.
still shows ink pen and just.
Hey.
And click. As you get it open, this was a very difficult safe. It was extremely hard to get in here, but
You did it with a fucking.
nothing for Matthias at this point. With the pen, this man is on point. Inside here, there is what appears to be 1,000 platinum pieces. There is a bunch of deeds and stuff to some of the lands that this individual owns but doesn't currently occupy, and there's a journal.
Trapped.
Nothing trapped at this point. You're cool. You checked already.
I would just hate to open it and have just a burst of necrotic energy or something. Like, I don't know if this guy's a lich.
No. At some point, you betcha. But right now,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah. What does the journal say?
Give me an intelligence check to see what you can glean from it in Undercommon.
I can't. It's a 3.
Yeah, because it's coded, my friend. There's a cipher.
This doesn't make any sense at all. Well, somebody can hang on to this if they want. It's gibberish.
It seems important enough to be locked up in a safe next to 1,000 platinum pieces.
I'll take the journal. I can look at
Yeah.
this when we have a moment.
You got it. All right.
I'll transcribe that for you when we need to.
During this time, Camilla has had enough time to reset, and she is standing above the nest hole, but she is still looking out and about, and then is starting to slowly start making webs again at this
So
point.
Faith found the
Our
rotation. Yeah.
Yes.
Do we know at this point what rotation we would be in? I mean,
yes.
everything would blown
Certainly.
up.
And we'll say at this point, you were probably 20 minutes between the next rotation for somebody coming out and going in.
But 20 minutes is a long time.
It is a
See what
long
you're
time.
I see what you're thinking, but I think she'll trap us back in here with more web by the time that happens.
It's a lot of area. It's a Lion King ravine, so
Could just kill her.
pros and cons. Do you wait or do you not? Did somebody just say let's kill her? Was that Ryan again?
Yeah.
Thought I heard that. I just-
Always kill her.
Why do you assume it's me?
I don't know, man. I was watching the other faces. It was one of the faces I wasn't watching, and one guy's muted, so it was either Zach or Ryan. I couldn't tell. Zach is an instigator.
I am an instigator.
All right,
Troublemaker.
200 platinum each.
Yes.
We have some very, very big decisions to make, and oh my God, can you believe that companion died 1, 2, 3, 4?
Annifirth, could you take a look at this potentially? I don't know. Does it make any sense to you?
Safer. I mean, I can try to read it.
Make
I'll
an
show him the
investigation
book.
check.
Guidance. Why not?
Haha, because I only rolled a 3. Probably. 8 total.
What are these swings, dude? Oh my God. Seeing it in real time is so satisfying. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, you're not having much more luck either. It's not going well.
All right. I could take a look at it myself when we have a moment to relax.
Mhm.
How
I'll
long
just
is it? Like,
shelve this.
is it like many pages or is it
Yeah,
just a
it's
few
probably
pages?
like 200 pages bound.
Okay. Well, am I able to just transcribe really quickly just one of the pages and hand it to Show and Faith?
Yeah, you can get it, but you guys get it.
I'll translate it to common.
Yep.
Just one page.
It's just
good luck.
fucking gibberish to you guys right now. The two of you have cracked ciphers in the past, and you need a key.
This is... Yeah. We'll have to sit down with this, man. Even just one page. It's not... It's just nonsense.
That's 10 minutes, by the way, for you to copy that, this back and forth, divvy up the money. You're 10 minutes away from the next rotation.
So, our options, right?
Wait
we could
10
fight
more
the
minutes
giant
is one
spider.
option.
We could wait 10 minutes.
Mhm.
We could. I don't know. Those seem to be the two options present right now. Is there anything that I'm not thinking of?
I think we should try to get down there.
Look at how happy Ryan is. We have to do it.
Imagine the story, guys. The story going into the Spider Queen.
Unless you guys have a better idea of moving it away from over top of that spot.
Think of how happy Brian will be when we tell her that we killed Camilla.
Exactly. Matthias is right.
Well,
Let's
I see
take it out.
no quelling this bloodlust. Let's do it.
So, we could do this in a strategic way, where we can post up in different locations as far apart as we can get. And just keep peppering her from different angles so she can't concentrate her fire on us.
Fuck it. Let's just fucking do it, man. This place sucks ass, and you don't have to worry about morals. So let's do it.
It's a big evil spider show. I'm not worried about morals.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This place is great in that sense. You don't have to worry about it. No guilt, none at all.
This place is bad for sure.
It's just...
Yeah, this is what evil aligned deities are like.
Yeah.
Pretty cut and dry.
It's like, yeah, these guys are evil. Yep, we're
Turns
good.
out it sucks.
Turns out it sucks.
Well, evil's, not this in your face.
Well, okay, if you're more effective from a different angle, Faith is probably more effective from a different angle, and then me and Anniford and Gainer can kind of do the triangle thing.
Wombo combo.
Yeah.
Wombo.
Do you want to do Operation Big Anniford?
Big.
Yes, now's the time. Yes.
Giant Anniford versus giant.
I guess you just like.
Guys, we have to.
I mean, she can't escape a grapple, right? Just crush her in your hand,
Being
right?
grappled instantly kills her.
No, I'm saying like if he's so big that his hand is like twice the size of her body, like what's she gonna do? Just fucking
bigger than an ancient dragon size, guys. This is like Shadow of the Colossus type of shit.
Child's play.
Well, I'm gonna make Anniford so big.
That's not how that works, but okay. You can do whatever you want.
All right. So I think what we're attempting to do here is post up strategically.
Yep.
And get a surprise round in.
Yep. I gathered that much. Okay. Tell me how you want to do this.
Okay. So we would have to exit the room that we're currently in, and
get initiative ready.
use the dead spiders as hiding places.
Yep.
Allowing our melee units to get in as close as they can.
They're gonna have to stealth
hiding
check
behind those.
Anybody that
using
gets close to melee is gonna have to stealth check.
What if I don't want to be stealthy?
We'll lose
That's
your
a joke.
surprise round.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay. You got me?
Before we
So many
move,
options.
I'm going to use my frost rune. Lasts for 10 minutes, so it's in preparation.
You got it?
I'm gonna be planning to cast a spell once everybody's kind of up
position.
against the spider.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody that wants to get within melee range of the spider must give me a stealth check. Everybody casting
I would like to do that.
range spells does
So-
not have to.
Yeah, I'm also going to become large before I do this, but
Yep.
we'll see how
Lord.
that affects it.
I
We're still
can.
You're gonna go large.
What are these rolls for me tonight?
what
This
the
is
fuck?
ridiculous.
This is amazing.
The
Amazing.
stealthiest rain giant.
So Reed, I need a ruling.
Yes.
I would like to come up to the spider as the weasel,
Yes.
and then as soon as it's time to attack, I'll use my bonus action to drop wild shape and
Yep.
then attack with my sword.
Yeah.
So for stealth, I can use the weasel.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. No. Great. Excellent. Great idea.
So that's a 17 for me.
Great. Great. So, what's his name's behind the spider, Camilla. Anford grows big purposely. You guys make sure to position in the flank so she doesn't initially notice him doing his enlargo ability there. Who else is meleeing?
I think.
I'm going to, but not initially.
Okay, then we're good. Those are the two stealths, and both are probably gonna pass. We're in 3, by the way, initiative 3. What was your stealth, buddy?
Who?
You.
17.
Yeah, funny thing, I rolled a natural 17. So, that's why we roll. That's why we roll, man. I'm just so used to always being bad. You will not get the surprise round. Once everybody sees that he has become the distraction, everybody else gets their surprise round in.
I'm distraction.
Excellent.
Hey, who?
Is that a weasel?
How did you get here, little guy?
Awful mandibles. All right, everybody roll your stuff.
As soon as I see the spider sees me, I'm going to try to be more distracting and do my best weasel break dance that I can do.
Okay, taking some iki vibes here. I like this. Go ahead and roll a performance check for me.
I'm going to be attacking with sharpshooter. Just
It's
Okay.
terrible. 3.
I rerolled that.
Yeah, it is. You've never danced as
It
a
ends up
weasel.
being just a worm.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's not even a good worm.
I love it.
That was a 14 hit.
14 does not hit. The
That's
Does an
skin
18
is
hit?
that like elephant. It is taut. It is strong. It is like rhino.
Gross. Does an 18 hit?
18 definitely hits. It's not
Okay.
that strong. It's gigantic. You can hit a lot of stuff. It's got tough skin, but not that
You-
tough skin.
So
You
wait,
never know.
question: were they guys was Annifirth kind of pincering and going around the other side, or were they
Yep.
like side
Yeah,
to
so
side?
like I was in the front, he's in the back.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're kind of on either side of it.
Yeah, and Camilla's not currently facing the warden's place. She's back to facing the front as she was putting the webs back to try and get her den back.
I'm going to
Okay.
start off by casting Spirit Shroud
Oh, he's doing smart things. Oh, that's big
He
damage.
knows.
with Radiant damage.
Oh yeah, you love to see that.
Oh my god, Justin.
It's a spell. Chill.
It's a good spell. It's a good spell.
Yo, this is different. Seeing the rolls in real time it hits different, man. This shit hits way different.
It's exciting,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
great. See, it's great. Dude, what
It's
the
like
fuck
either
are you
I'm
doing?
hitting max or min. That's
Feast,
it.
bam,
I've got no
feast,
other
bam.
option.
I have
He's
a
living to his
question, Reed.
namesake.
Yep.
Is there any way I could
That's
get
funny.
Camilla in a 30-foot radius sphere without hitting the others?
Yes, she's gigantic. Yes, she's gargantuan.
He's fucking
It's
huge.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like literally the distance from, like you guys can't jump on her. You're hitting her dumb feet. Inford
Yeah,
at
okay.
his size maybe gets lucky to hit her underside. This thing
Yeah.
is gargantuan.
I'm dropping sickening radiance onto it then.
Okay. Oh fuck. Right.
Nice.
Fuck,
Good spell. Good
guys.
spell.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I did not factor in
It's a
for my
good
big
spell
Camilla fight. Fucking
for-
radiant damage. I am
Yeah,
worried.
this is a good spell for this situation.
It's a
really
very good spell for this
worried.
situation.
Okay, tell me the damages from the surprise round.
40 force,
Okay.
That's from the Steel Wind Strike. So
Okay.
I wasn't in melee range to start the surprise round, but
Yep.
I just fucking. You just see me blink out, and you just see the fucking anime pew 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 pew
Yep.
slashes thing, and then I'm just there.
Awesome.
All bonus action blade song,
Okay.
and that will be my surprise round.
Okay. Next.
So I only did 13, but 2 of that is radiant damage, and any creature that takes damage, this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
good. Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I love that line. It's never using it. Okay.
Oh, also, the movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yeah, that's not gonna matter
Yeah.
here. But thank you.
This is gonna be a turret fight.
Play Borderlands 2. Remember the bunker?
Yeah.
What else we got attack wise? The other two, Matthias and
I was gonna
this-
wait till the end, which
Okay.
is fitting because I'm the last initiative.
Yep. Matthias. Yeah, we're in initiative 3, by the way, now. After
I
the
had
surprise
I
round.
had missed.
You missed, so then it's just Faith.
All right, so it has to make a Constitution save.
Okay. It's really good at those. Oh my fuck. A legendary resistance. Burns it.
Okay.
Aha.
So then it's emitting. The only thing that happens is it's just in this area. So
Okay.
it doesn't do anything until the start of its next turn where it has to make another save.
No half damage?
I gotta roll its initiative.
No half damage, but if it
Okay.
takes effect, it hurts.
Okay. This thing's not running away. It's not getting out of range. It is the range.
Yeah, so at the start of every one of its turns,
Oh,
it
bad.
will take effect.
Oh my god, your guys rolled so bad. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yep.
It's alright.
All right, so yeah, Camilla's going first. Okay. Start of her turn. Then she has a save to make.
At the start of her turn, yeah, another save.
Okay.
Constitution.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. 26.
That still saves.
Okay. Saves on that turn. The first time she rolled a 4. All right. So she was in trouble. Camilla will rain down acid on the entirety of the area. I need everybody to give me con saving throws as it shakes its back and just all this acid pours down.
The entire area?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Camilla covers, like, I can't stress to you how, like, of this arena, she takes up 80% of the arena.
Can we take cover under her body?
It'll go under her body as well, type of deal.
That's dumb.
It drips. What do you think?
Yes.
That's an 11.
Fluid dynamics, man. Come on.
It's a crisp 7.
Okay.
It's an 11 for me.
Okay, fail. Not a good start.
Where is it?
17.
Save.
Nice.
That's the DC.
Ooh.
I ain't making those saves, let me tell you.
24.
Save. Okay, so everybody will take 25 acid damage, half on a save.
Ouch.
As it turns down, as Camilla is trying, like, she's not going to be very dexterous to hit you. And that will be her turn. So now it is your guys' turns.
You say 24?
25 total.
25.
Okay.
Matthias.
I guess I'll
assuming-
absorb elements. Why not?
I maintain concentration, by the way.
Let's go.
I'm gonna fire with sharpshooter.
Yep.
Does a 24 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay, and she's engaged with my allies, so 13 plus 7's 20, and as the bolt shoots through the air, it's going to be trailing with purple and silver and black energy. I'm going to expend a use of psychic blades on it to do an extra 3d6 psychic damage.
Let's go. Now might be a
That
good
is
time.
a total of 8 psychic damage
Okay.
and 20 piercing damage.
Camilla, burly. She doesn't even look phased yet. Seems like a very hardy individual.
For now.
For now.
I will use my
As you attack, though, I need everybody to give me another dex saving throw, because as you notice, every time you hit Camilla, now she explodes outward from all the spiders on her back, and this time a different element is coming out of her back and spewing down onto the ground.
Gross. 18.
Save.
10.
Save.
12.
Save.
13.
Save. What did Cho get?
It's taking its time.
Oh, I got you.
Ooh.
Fail.
No. I'm gonna use inspiration. No, I don't like that.
No.
16.
Save. Everybody saves as you see this blister of cold freeze the ground after Matthias shoots out and thing shatters outwardly. You guys take cover behind and all the either bone piles or dead arachnids, and you guys are able to avoid her counterattack. It's not a counterattack, but whatever. Moving on. Anfirth.
Can I use my bonus action to Master of Tactics for Annifirth so that you have advantage on your strike?
Absolutely.
And that's my turn.
All right. Super large Annifirth. How tall are you right now? Is it 8 feet? 12 feet?
It's like, I think it's 12 to 15 or so is
Okay.
what large is. Yeah.
You're as large as you can get right now, Ant-Man. All right? And
That's what you think.
You're trying your best, but you're still not like at 15 feet. Camilla's bottom is probably like 45 feet off the ground, so you can get like a jump punch, punch her in the fucking kidneys or some shit, as an idea. But just a sense of like scale here.
Yeah. I'm gonna just attack my flail.
Yep.
Easiest thing to do right now. So.
And you can club her friggin' legs.
Oh, this is with advantage, right?
It's 17 hits.
17. There we go.
Absolutely.
Well, and then I'm just gonna roll the second one too.
Yep.
Before I roll damage. That one's gonna miss.
That will miss.
13.
Yep,
Yeah.
that'll miss.
Alright.
And again, it's not
So,
technically
let's see.
missing. You guys are hitting Camilla. It's pretty fucking hard to miss her. It's just how dense and thick her spider stalk is, her exoskeleton
Can't
is.
get through her carapace.
That's the word, carapace. That's the one I keep forgetting.
I rolled that wrong. Disregard everything.
Okay.
I rolled clicked the thing too many times. Okay.
Disregard the low number.
Just like it was actually better this time, but
That's
you know.
fine.
Okay, so that's 9.
Oh, you
A lot
did
of
do
different
lot of
things
rolls.
here. 8. Okay. So here we go. Okay, that was 8 radiant, so that's gonna be, if that doubles,
Okay, yep.
that's probably important. And then the other damage
Yep.
is 15, so 15
Excellent.
plus 8 radiant. And then I'm gonna summon my ice wraith next to
Yep.
Show.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
attack her with that as well.
Okay,
19 to hit,
absolutely.
and that will do 12 cold
Help, Jesus, that did better than some of your other shit. That's amazing.
and
Nice
8
job.
radiant.
Love to see that. 8 radiant, you said? So
Yep.
it's doubled. Doing some quick math here. Very
Spirit
good.
Shroud, pretty good.
You see Anfirth go up, and he, with the flail, clubs at one of her stalks and just splits it. The thing just cracks and now looks like unfunctional the other way. The wraith goes up from the top and stabs into it. And if spiders had vocal cords, you would imagine horrible shrieks would be coming out. But instead, there's this disturbing rhythmic tone that seems to hum out of it instead.
Ooh.
I need everybody to give me dex saving throws twice for each of the attacks this time. As you see
And-
splashes go off one way or the other.
And she again cannot regain hit points until the end of my next turn.
You got it.
21
15
and
and
18.
3.
Wow. Oof,
15
both
saves,
bad.
3 doesn't.
3 and 1.
Oi.
Fail.
9 and natural 20.
Fail, save.
20 and 13.
Save. Okay, so the first attack is 15 fire, and then the second attack is going to be, again, response rather.
You said 15 fire?
15 fire is the first one. Yep.
Okay.
But you don't take anything. It's only for those. And if you save, you take 0. If
Oh.
if you fail on this, then you take the damage. It's one of those. Low
Ah.
DC, high risk reward. You're hitting it.
Ah.
And things are exploding off her from all the spiders that are on her. All these
I see.
gigantic, oversized, chemically induced creatures are just getting splattered all over you guys.
Alright, I like that. That's cool.
The other one would be, I'm gonna say, necrotic will be another 15 necrotic for the other one.
Okay.
You get the sense too in this combat, there might be benefit on your turn to holding actions and hiding potentially around the terrain and such. If you attack, you're exposed, but you need to get underneath things to hide from all this coming down. And this is a wide open area where acid is continually burning through things. Only the current corpses, and who knows how long those corpses will last, can save you from some of these attacks potentially. As a sense of environmental understanding your surroundings. Showtime.
It is indeed showtime.
How we doing health-wise for everybody?
Perfectly fine.
Crispy? No one's scared yet?
Nope.
I'm
not
always scared.
but a
Always
little bit
scared.
crispy.
Okay. Just want to gauge the crowd. Luke absolutely will not answer that. You don't need to know that information for me to eat shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a... What's it called? What is the spell called? Enlarge Reduce. And I'm gonna cast it on Annifirth.
Okay.
And he's gonna grow a whole doubling of his size.
You can now easily punch the crap out of her gut. Here it is, the big play.
Beautiful.
No.
Are you huge right now?
He's
That
probably bigger
sounds
than
correct.
huge.
What's your
Size category.
current size category?
It should be large.
Nah, you are huge. Yes.
I am huge.
Which is 16 to 32 feet, I think.
Yeah.
It's all checking out. You are giant
Big.
sized.
Big.
Stone giant size. Let's go. Okay.
All right, someone do it again. No.
I squashed the bug under my foot.
And accidentally kill all your friends from all the acid.
It was worth it. End of the campaign,
Very
right there.
good. Very efficient.
It was worth it. No, we
That's-
just all have to show up every week.
How
and
will
just
you
watch
face
Annifirth
Mom?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. Next up is Ganu. Then Faith. Then top.
Hey, I'm up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm still a weasel.
As a
Actually, no, I took damage,
Yep.
so actually
You're
I got
right.
knocked out of that form.
Okay.
So actually, I should have one more extra health than I have right now.
Terrific. As a note, you guys would be fighting all the caretakers, but you do not have to fight them in this combat because of your successes in previous encounters.
Hey.
Nice.
Acknowledging your
Okay.
rewards.
So since I don't have to use a bonus action to drop Wild Shape, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast as a bonus action
Yep.
Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I am going to use the Primal Beast, which, similar to his wild shape, he starts looking like he's turning into an animal, although it doesn't go all the way.
Okay.
He basically just grows a bunch of fur, and his facial features become feral, kind of like he's halfway in between a werewolf transformation. Didn't go all the way through.
Okay.
Just like a feral, hairy human.
Okay.
And I get a bunch of benefits.
Okay.
Walking speed increased by 10 feet. Dark vision, 120 feet. Strength-based attack rolls with advantage.
Okay.
And melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 force. So I want to do some damage. So I'm coming in, Feral Ganu with
Yep.
his reflection sword, and he's
Let's
going to start
go.
swinging at him.
You have a reflection sword. Okay. Yeah.
I haven't used this sword
Yeah, I
a ton, and it's powerful, so I want to use it
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
about to see some shit. Let's go.
Okay, so that's a lot. To hit. That's a 27,
That hits.
and then I only get one attack. Yes, use the multi attacks with the creatures. Okay, so I hit with my one attack.
Yep.
And I get a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Half wolf.
So, I rolled high.
Goliath.
Oh, I get advantage to hit too, so I'm gonna re-roll
Crit.
that. Okay, no crit. Okay. Because that would have been awesome. Okay, so that's going to be 27 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. 20. I get a D8 with that as well. So that's going to be 31 slashing.
Okay.
And then 1 psychic.
Okay.
And then 5 force from Guardian Nature.
Okay.
And that is bonus action and action. All done.
Okay. So you do all that damage again half next round, right?
Yes. So hang on. Let me
So let's keep track of that.
remember the sword. So it's hang on. Where's my sword? Okay. Flexion. So it does like 1 dice. Do reflection. Oh, you have to use a charge to do that.
Oh, okay. So this is different. This isn't like hemorrhaging. This is
Yeah.
turn you roll your dice again.
So I
roll
have
the
3
damage.
charges, regained a storm rest to do reflection damage on your next turn.
Okay.
And fuck it. Can I choose to do that now? Or do you want me to
Can
do
you?
that like?
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah, I mean it's just a charge, so I can just say like I used a charge.
yeah, absolutely. But yes.
So like next turn I'll do reflection damage, which
Yes.
is 1 dice from damage. Is that from 1 dice from all the damage or like from each type? Just it says 1 dice from damage.
Yeah.
And I have multiple different types of damage. So do I get 1 dice total or 1 dice per?
Per fucking sure. Yep. I'm
It's up to you.
Do it. Yeah, no, I want it.
Okay.
I know what I would want, and I want that. So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll have one for slashing, 1 for force, and 1 for psychic.
Yep.
Cool.
Reed, I realized on my turn I didn't also add the 10 sharpshooter damage. So just flat 10 on top of that.
Okay. So what's the total? So we'll remember at the top of Ganu's turn, next turn, Camilla will take.
Do you want me to roll? I mean, I have to roll the dice.
Yeah. So roll those dice.
Okay, so I get a D12.
Yep.
For slashing.
Yep.
And that's a 5.
Okay.
So 5 slashing. I get a D4 for psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And that's 3, so that's gonna be 3 psychic.
Okay, we're up to 8.
And I get a D6 for force, and that's 4.
Okay, 12. Next turn, we all remember that on Ganu's start
12.
next turn, she'll take 12 points of damage.
12 damage.
Do you heal a d6 at the start of your turn?
Oh, yes, I meant to do that too.
Shut the
And I rolled a 6.
Nice.
I had like all this stuff set up. I was like, okay, and I got my D6 for healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You got a lot of dice going on over there, man.
There's a lot of dice right now.
Hey.
I'm gonna give myself a second D6 for just healing, so I can remember.
I am going to throw Mind Sliver at it.
Okay.
So intelligence saving throw.
There we go.
8.
It fails.
Yeah, I bet it does.
It takes 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it will have a -4 to its next saving throw.
Okay, I'll make a note. Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it for my turn.
All right. End of round. Camilla shakes, and that gas just goes and encompasses the entirety of the area. I need everybody to give me con saving throws.
You re-roll
That
those.
is not what I want.
That's better. 16.
Ooh.
That's a 26.
Save.
7.
Fail.
12.
Not good.
Save. That's the DC.
Oh my god. Never been so happy to roll.
11
Oh.
total.
Rolling low.
What else we got? Anfirth and Matthias. Anfirth is a 9.
Mine was 11 total.
11 total.
I
Fail.
get I get plus
16.
2, but-
16 save. So, the 2 that failed, you have disadvantage on your attacks this turn because you are constantly coughing.
Oof.
So for the next
Okay.
round, you have
Rough.
disadvantage on any attacks you make.
Which would cancel out for
Advantage.
me.
If you have advantage, you cancel that out.
Yeah. Yep.
You're cool. All right. So, top of the order, Camilla.
It has to make it save against me.
It is out of legendary resistances. That is a
And it has-
nat 3.
And it has a
Ew.
-4 for its con
Or
save.
-1. It failed.
God damn.
Hell
It
yeah.
will take 20 radiant damage.
Oh yeah.
That's
It
what you
suffers 1.1 level of exhaustion,
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Keep
and
it going.
it cannot become invisible.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Got
See,
it.
I would have done that myself
Do
if
that
there
again
wasn't.
if I gave her an ability to make her invisible.
um,
Something that big.
so for consistency's sake,
Yep.
it's only disadvantage on ability checks at the moment
Okay.
for the first level of
Is this an
exhaustion.
attack or is this a psychic mental thing?
This is while it is sitting in the orb of light that I
Yes.
created.
It just explodes.
It's feeling sickly and it's like
Gotcha.
seeping into her.
Okay. Good to know. All right, and then Camilla is going to try and attack Gianu with its mandibles.
Okay.
So it leans down and it's going to make
Yep.
3 mandible attacks.
Oof. Okay.
32, 29,
Yep.
24.
Yep.
Oh,
Now, since I'm so large,
Yeah.
am I within range of Ganu to help her a
Remember, you
little
guys were
bit?
on opposite sides.
Well, yeah.
We're on
You're at the
opposite
face, you're at
sides.
the butt. So
Yeah.
Could you, like,
probably can't
reach
even
around
see
and-
me. I would like to do a reach around.
low, but yeah. it's
What's the
probably-
roll for that?
He's probably like 200 feet away from you
Yeah.
at this point. Because again, you're fighting a Colossus right now.
It's all good. It's all good. All good.
All right.
Fuck. I'll silvery barbs one of those. Please reroll.
Silvery bombs. That's a 30.
Higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So she makes 3 attacks. So it's
Yep.
going to be 20 piercing for each attack. You need to make athletic saving
20
throws,
piercing.
or you're going to be grappled on the first one. So actually,
Okay. Oh yeah. So hang on. I'm gonna use my stone's endurance
Yep.
to reduce one of those attacks.
let's go with the first one. I'm sorry, I got excited. Let's slow down.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Piercing on the first one.
So reduced by 7.
So you only take 13 piercing, and now I need an
13.
athletics check for me.
Athletics.
In your werewolf form, these gigantic mandibles come to grab around you, and you're like, "That's not even gonna hit me." And you notice there's even more tinier ones on the inside as they come. and
Fuck,
grab
there are teeth on the teeth. I hate it.
you. Yeah, baby. As it starts grabbing you.
Yeah. Okay. Athletics. 15.
Fuck you. All right. So
Oh!
that is the DC. I hate you. Do it again.
I have high athletics.
20 damage. Piercing
20
and
damage?
give me another one.
Okay. Okay. Oh no.
Come on. Come on.
I'm rolling like not great. Oh jeez.
Have you used all your inspirations?
I haven't.
No! Shut the fuck up, Zach! Shut the fuck up! God damn it!
Oh my
Really cool. Fuck you, Zach! I build these monsters and you guys are all like, ooh, why don't they have cool abilities? Hey, you fuckers!
I'm using all my inspiration because I just rolled a 3 on the first one.
Yes,
no.
it's meant to be!
And my first roll was also a 3.
Stop fighting fate!
Okay, so that's 11 naturally, and then plus 7, so that's 18.
Ah, fuck! Alright,
Ah.
minus 20 points of piercing damage. And
All of my inspiration's gone though now.
Okay.
It's all gone.
Very good.
Is the third attack.
Yes, this is the third attack.
All right, Annifirth.
Oh, yeah.
clenches a fist and activates the cloud rune on the gauntlet.
Yep.
And redirects the attack to one of the spiders on her back.
Okay.
Are you Thanos now?
It expands.
Basically.
I'll do it myself. And then everybody give me dex saving throws, but you do save him from the 20 points of damage there.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Well,
Save.
13.
Oh,
Save.
I finally.
9.
Fail.
7.
Fail.
oh man.
Dex.
Yep.
Total 20.
Okay, so the 2 fails, you guys will take 15 lightning damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Check your tattoos, people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Someone-
mine's not lightning, but
I
appreciate
maintain
it.
concentration.
That's what I have to check now.
All right, that finishes Camilla's turn. Is the music playing or no?
Yes.
It is.
Okay,
It is.
I turned
Fine.
it down just so it's not too loud for me. Good.
12 damage.
Intensity. What's up?
12.
What about
Reflection damage.
Well, it's your turn.
It's happy. Is it my turn or your turn
It's
that it happens
read it.
on?
Tell me.
Oh, I think that happens on my turn.
I think it happens on
You're
your
right.
turn, but we'll get to the 12.
Never mind.
You're very good. Yeah, I love the eagerness. Love that. Matthias, you're up.
I'm gonna do the brave thing and shoot it in the face.
Okay.
It's gonna be a -5 is 17 to hit.
17.
Thank you.
17 hits.
Okay.
As Matthias, you like crank it back for that extra damage, the magical essence on it. Arrow flies.
So that is 19 piercing. I'm gonna expend another use of psychic blades.
It is
Hello,
looking
mouse,
rough.
please. That oh shit, 1, 2, 1, 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to take cover and hide behind
Can I,
one of these things.
Stop
use
that.
my reaction to say, Matthias, get behind me.
He's at the head. He can't get behind you. He's too far away. You're at the butt still.
Okay.
Is there a corpse nearby that I can hide behind?
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's why I point him out. So go ahead and give me a stealth check, though.
Awesome, thank you.
And this is more stealth check, not that she doesn't see you, but to properly hide behind it.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, it's
Not great.
It's not that difficult. Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, it's a giant spider corpse. Anferth, I feel like some bad shit's about to happen. Let's go.
I have disadvantage on my attacks.
You do have
unfortunately.
that, so maybe no
Yeah.
surge on this turn, but maybe next turn.
Yeah, maybe next turn.
Fuck
I'm
her
gonna
up.
take my action. I'm not gonna do that right now. Take my action. I'm gonna plant my shield in the ground.
Okay. Oh my God.
And it is huge.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm also gonna activate the immovable object or immovable rod as well.
Okay.
So
Yes.
it's like this. I don't know. I'm like 30 feet tall at this point,
Yep.
and it's like the same height as me. So it's
Yep.
like this 30-foot. By
She
like,
is stuck in her cave now.
Yeah.
Because he went on the other side, so she literally cannot get out.
Yep. Yep.
And then I'm going to. I guess I'll do much damage. Probably not worth it.
Do it. Kill her.
I mean, I'm just gonna make my ice wraith attacker. See if it even hits.
Sure.
No.
'Kay.
Missed.
It swings wide as she's doing her and moving around. She's just rotating, and even though it's like you're trying to hit, just not piercing. No go.
And I would like to duck behind my shield if I could do that.
That's a great idea. You can absolutely do that, and I'm not going to ask you to do any action. It's fucking 30 feet tall. It is. You just summon a mountain, so yeah, you'll avoid some stuff. Very good. Showtime.
Haha.
It is indeed showtime.
It's just such an easy fucking catchphrase. It's so
easy.
good.
So easy.
All right, we're just gonna make 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too fancy. 24 to hit and 26 to hit.
Yeah, both hit with ease.
All right. Big damage coming through. You know, sometimes the D12 rolls you a 1. You know, it is what it is.
It does happen that way sometimes.
Does happen like that sometimes.
Okay,
Oh,
in
buddy.
total. Yeah, those are D4s. I don't care about those. The big ones on the actual damage die were solid, so it's fine.
Okay, what do we got?
All right. Math. So that's 31, 32, 37, 38, 40 damage.
Holy shit. Camilla's looking pretty darn rough.
Approximately 3 of that damage was lightning damage, if it means anything.
It does not, but it explodes, and I need everybody to give me dex saving throws that is not hiding. So Anfirth and Matthias avoid the exploding counterbalance.
Hey.
Ooh.
I understand. It is what it is. 17 and
Save.
natural 18.
You didn't have
Dex?
to. Yeah, just one dex.
That's natural 20.
Save. Oh, you rolled
16.
You did 2 attacks. You did 2 attacks? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did 2 attacks.
Okay, then
so
we
yeah.
do need 2. So save. Everybody saves. So we just need
Yep.
1 more from Faith and Yenu.
Oh,
16.
Save.
Total 20.
Save. Everybody's getting the pattern down. As all this acid comes down, you guys are like, we got this. Camilla's starting to shake a bit, even though you guys are feeling a little tense. Like, just even fighting this thing is just a sense of, like, the paralysis and
Parasitics.
parasitics is what I was looking for.
Right? Like the parasite, like grossness.
Yes, it's just in the air.
Yeah.
It's like as you breathe in, even through your gas mask,
It's
you're
gross.
constantly getting in evil. Okay. That end your turn, Joe?
That's it.
Okay, Yanu, you have disadvantage. Camilla takes 12 damage.
Takes 12 damage. That disadvantage is offset by my advantage, so I roll straight.
Awesome. Get after it. Camilla
Wow.
is hurt. You guys have done serious damage.
Actually, I probably dropped that spell.
There was just
How much damage did I do? How much damage was done to me? 20. It was like 12 and then 13 and then 20.
I believe so, yes. And then
Yeah.
another 20 was done as well. It was 20.
No,
It
the
was
third one.
Oh,
it was redirected,
yes,
so only the 2.
You're right.
So I'm gonna roll concentration checks.
You got it.
So that's a 19 for the first one, which
Nice.
is good. It's just Constitution saving throws, yeah.
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 Been a while.
You just have to get a
I have to get a 20 though.
It's a 10. It's half the damage.
Oh, you're right. It's half. Oh, good. Thank God. Whew. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I got 21, so I even beat the 20. Wow.
Nice.
Awesome. So we're still good. Okay.
Excellent.
Whew. Okay. Now I'm gonna roll the attack.
Okay.
Okay, and that is a. Where's my
DM
sword?
Not allowing the tower shield to block the fucking falling shit. Like
That would be
that
ridiculous.
is a Reddit nightmare DM right there. Just like I what the fuck?
It is a
shield.
20-foot tower shield.
That's how.
Okay.
It's 30. It's even
Besides-
worse. It's 30.
Oh, yeah, it's
Matthias
30.
is behind a rock, and he gets protected by it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay. That is going to be 17 to hit.
Hits. Absolutely. Yep.
Yes. Okay. Alright. Slashing damage. Ooh, I also rolled a 1 on one of my 12s.
Seems to be
Okay,
good.
let's do, okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, wait, 6,
Picture of Camilla.
13, so that's
I
13,
think
oh, no, one, no, this 2. Jeez, not great rolls. 15 slashing.
Okay. That's still pretty good, guys. You guys are doing good DPS.
Jeez,
Every little bit
3,
counts a lot.
3, psychic.
Okay.
And 6 force. That was a good roll. And then I'm also going to use a second charge for reflection damage
Okay.
next turn.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage now as we'll move on
Sure.
to
Yep.
Faith.
3. Jeez, not rolling great damage. Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be 5 next turn.
Okay. 5 for reflection.
Jeez. Less than half.
What do you got, Faith?
I'm just gonna use my action to try and fully to find full cover, so
Okay.
I can keep my spell up as long as possible.
You got it. Give me a.
Can she make it to Annafirth? Or is
Yeah,
she-
at that point she can still be behind you. Yeah, you can just be behind the shield. No roll needed. Absolutely. You see
Alright,
a
yeah.
30-foot tower shield.
I'll move my way behind Annabeth and just be like, fuck it.
Redefining tower shield.
I gotta make a larger Anfirth. You fucking believe this? I 3D printed one large Anfirth. Now I gotta go even larger.
You don't have to, Reed.
No, you do have to.
Talking about?
You need an Anfirth for every size category.
Yes. Are you crazy?
small.
I could also reduce him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not
That's
forget.
true. We need small and tiny as well.
We can't do small and tiny. I don't. Then I need a resin printer.
But what if he does someone who's not Anfirth? You gotta do all the characters now.
Yeah, true.
No.
You're saying you don't want to be even smaller and stealthier?
You could make me a medium-sized creature.
Or I could make you even smaller.
What are we doing?
True.
Round, and around. So.
Faith, right?
Yeah. No. She's
Yeah,
gone.
no,
She's
I
just
finished.
hiding for a
So you
full
just went? Oh,
She's
okay,
like,
okay.
fuck
Lair
this.
action.
I'm like, this thing's sticking in my bubble. I'm just gonna hide.
I
Yeah.
need everybody to give me wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom. Ooh, I'm good at those.
I
Ooh.
do.
Not
On occasion.
16.
Could have been worse.
Save.
10.
Save.
25.
Save.
24.
Save.
12.
Save. Everyone saves. There is almost an illusion that appears before your mind, and you feel like you get covered in webs. All of you are able to shake off this illusion, what would have been an entire round of paralysis. None of you fall to.
Oh shit.
We're
Which is
just
so
trying to become
wise.
invisible. Don't.
Top of the
don't
order.
stand up there.
Camilla. She is going to turn to Anfirth at this. Oh, no, you're behind
Constitution
the shield.
save.
Yes, let's do that first. Oh my god. It's a natural 1 to a natural 8.
Wow, nice rolls.
That's gonna be 29 radiant damage
Oh, fuck.
and a second level of exhaustion.
Yep. What does that do? Second level.
Speed is 0.
That doesn't matter.
Nice.
Yeah, say that doesn't really.
It's rotating. It's not. It's fine. Camilla's really fucking hurt.
Or wait, sorry, no, speed is
Be
half.
halved, yeah.
Yeah, whoops.
I was
You
gonna say.
see that radiant now is just causing the sacks on her back to boil, and they're just bursting at random intervals now.
Oof.
Gross. Is she cooking the spider?
Yeah, those snacks.
Let's see. I think she's looking around. She can't find people. You're hiding behind the shield. She goes for the easiest. She goes for whatever's in front of her and what's the weakest. She's keeping up with Ganu. She's gonna attack 3 attacks
Uh-oh.
to Ganu.
I'm gonna use my reaction attacker.
Okay. 22, 25, 20 to hit Ganu.
I'll hit.
All right. So give me an athletics saving throw as she again comes for the pincers. As she
Yep.
comes down.
Athletics check.
Check. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. That is a
I fucking
23.
hate you. Take 20 points of piercing.
20 pierce.
Yep.
28 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
She's looking really rough.
Yeah, she is.
Ooh,
Shouldn't attack my friend.
Ooh.
Friendship is magic,
You see
motherfucker.
And
her
my
legs, her legs are cracking now, and she's starting to crumble. She's getting smaller and closer to the ground. She can't support her gargantuan
Got
weight
wobbly
as
knees.
you guys are crushing each of her stalks out of the way.
My spell drops also.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Go back to non-feral Ganu.
Non-feral Ganu as the hair recedes.
Mm-hmm.
Where
We
were
didn't need to
so that was the first
play
one.
Dungeons
So the
Dragons
second
for
one,
to
did you give me
experience
another
that reality.
save yet?
What's up?
Did you give me another save yet?
No, I haven't.
Attacks. So you've
Three
seen
attacks.
the
Ooh,
first
shit.
one.
So next one is even higher,
I hate you. Take 20 points of slashing.
and the last one is another 23.
It's just I attacked the wrong person. Take another point of slashing. 20
Oh
slashing.
man, yeah, I have +7 athletics. I also rolled really well. Although I am at 4 hit
That
points.
makes me
Did
happy.
you heal at the start of your turn?
I did heal on the start of my turn. That's the only reason I didn't go down. Is because I healed.
So you see, Camilla is trying so hard to engulf you. She keeps shoving you in, and you are just able to keep slipping out and pushing away from her eating you whole. Ganu. And that's her turn.
Okay. Yeah, excellent.
Show time. No, Anfirth time.
It's Anfirth. I was gonna say, not quite.
Slash. I was going by Anfirth. No.
I mean, if you want me to go and
Matthias.
just end it, I will.
Oh, shit.
But like,
Was it
Matthias, right? Yeah.
Okay,
Matthias
okay,
walking on
all
out.
right.
You are hidden at this point.
It's
In a way.
gonna be a 23 to hit.
It fucking hits.
All right, I'm expending my last use of Psychic Blades. So that is 19 points of piercing damage plus
Okay.
10 points of psychic damage.
Damn. Okay.
And then I'm going to use my movement, if I can, to get behind Anforth's shield and take cover.
No, you don't know. You're toward the front. That is too far away at this point.
Okay, I will search for another corpse to hide behind.
Okay. Yeah, as you do. We'll continue.
Okay.
Anforth, your turn.
I'm gonna attack her.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
What they twist? Yeah!
Hey,
Woo!
nice.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be annoying to roll. Okay.
Well, I have too many dice to roll.
23.
Oh my god.
And then that's this is radiant. So 18 plus 23 plus 11 radiant. And then I also have that from being big. It's 2 more bludgeoning. Are you adding this up? Because I'm not.
No, because
We'll
I
add it up
want to do
after.
this.
Okay. Yeah.
I was
So I
adding
just-
it up, and then after the
I have-
23, the 18 and 23, I'm like, that's it.
Yeah. I also have 4 more attacks. So I was
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
I was aware. I
So I
was like,
stepped the-
he's got this.
So my shield's planted in the ground,
Yep.
and I step to the side of it, grab my flail with 2 hands, and I just whip it down, hit her in the head, because she's facing me now, right? Or whatever it is.
Sure.
And that, I hit her in the back, her head comes up, and I hit her in the face with the flail again. And then I just put my giant foot on her face, and slam it into the ground.
And all these pops, and she slams down the body itself, crushed to the side. You hear the bones from the previous people she's eaten crack and break everywhere, and just the entirety of Camilla goes limp at Anforth, taking his foot off it. All this gushing gore and elements come out. Each of you guys can dodge it at this point. You don't need to make another save at your victory here, as Camilla just no more.
Yeah.
Nice.
I pick up
I
my
shout
Brian
up
is
to you.
gonna be so
Nice
happy.
work!
Anforth, perception check.
I give you a thumbs up, which is like, my thumb is bigger than you, probably.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude.
20.
Where you stepped on Camilla,
Uh-oh.
one second.
As I broke the crust.
Oh,
I think this is the one. Yeah. You cracked into her, and inside her, as you like, her entire exoskeleton got cracked in.
Mm.
You actually can see inside a crest that is inside her body.
Hey, nice.
I just come in with my
Yep,
giant fingers and pick it up,
you got it.
and I hand it over to Matthias like a crane.
take it with a cloth around it. I'm not trying to touch that goop.
You guys actually, you find the other half of the spider crocodile crest. You have a full crest now.
Whoa!
So-
Okay, so that wasn't even the Black Widow crest.
Nope.
All right.
All it
So the
took
Black
was-
Widow crest is still here,
allegedly.
allegedly.
Camilla's dead. Do you guys want to descend, or would you like, or are we gonna end the session there?
I was gonna suggest to either be Ganifirth or Ganu if he's willing at his current state of beating the shit out of.
4 hit points.
Maybe
You got,
maybe we
got
should
30 seconds before I come small. What do you need?
move Paige's body back to the entrance so that they are back.
Oh no, they're already gathered him at this point as
Okay.
you guys were fighting Camilla.
Maybe just regroup with them for a moment before deciding do we
Okay.
go down into the catacombs or not.
So Anforth, with the last bit of your giant stuff, you kill whatever wall Camilla was doing back to the beginning, and a little achievement just came up, just like pest control. And And you shrink down to size, and you can see they're a little grim, but they look up and very nice work. What you did there.
Paige was a fucking hero.
We knew what we signed up for, and this was always going to be the outcome. Thank you for bringing that down. But have you found out any more information? Did you find the crest?
There was the other half of the crest we recovered from the barracks, actually, inside the creature. But we also know that there's something that was being guarded in catacombs below her. We don't know if that's another piece or not. It wasn't the Black Widow crest, though. There's a crocodile type thing.
It doesn't make sense. All right. And at that you see the opening come up, and you see two drow coming from the center of where Camilla's den is, and you see them both look up like, what the fuck, as they're coming out. What are you guys doing?
Just a swift arrow to the head.
Yeah, you're not rolling. You guys can just
Art blast.
Yeah. They just get murdered as they come out. The thing is just open for you guys, able to descend.
I forgot we were tracking that, actually.
Battle took a long time. Jeez.
Let's find out. Maybe there's more than what we know.
Maybe there's another. Maybe the crest you thought of is down there.
There was a journal that we couldn't make out. It seemed to be coded. If either of you want to take a crack at it.
Yeah, actually, so one of them will.
I'll pull out.
Take the journal, and as they open the journal, the key falls out. The fucking idiot kept the key with the journal. I was really waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
He hadn't had a chance to hide it yet before his untimely demise. And they're like, oh god, this is such like a rudimentary one too. What an idiot. As they're parsing through it. This explained that there was a hidden crest in Camilla. So you guys
well,
mission failed successfully.
Yeah.
We'll get him next time.
Yeah, that's why this whole dance here was like stealthy things. They could do this, they could do that, and just I mean they got there, man. One way or another, the party.
They did it.
That's cool.
Thanks for carefully crafting this
yeah.
trail of
Yeah, so
clues.
think twice before calling me a murder hobo, all right? I knew.
It was
I knew
right
the whole
to choose
time.
violence.
I was right.
That's why I was dying the entire time. I mean, if they want stuff, they probably got to kill her. All right. Do you guys descend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keanu, do you need to feel a bit better? Are you doing okay?
No.
Here, take this, and I'll
But
take my.
I will heal.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I will heal over time.
Do we want to?
I'm already healing every so often.
Should we wait a minute for him to feel a bit better?
Yeah, let him catch his breath a little bit.
If we wait literally a minute,
1 minute.
he regenerates 60 HP.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
1 minute.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that was good right there.
I don't remember what magic. Is it a part of your reflection blade?
No, it
No,
was
something else.
That
It was
DMG.
something else.
That was from the fucking DMG.
That was his like epic boon. or
Yeah, that was
something.
the epic boon thing or
That's
something.
Upgrades.
It was one of the
He
upgrades,
chose
and
right.
basically
I'm disappointed.
every 6 seconds I get a D6.
Hmm.
That's absurd.
So if we
Yeah.
wait 2 minutes in
He'll
the,
be at
the
fault.
course of this conversation, probably
Yeah.
he's
Fucking
Oh my God.
Wolverine.
basically back to full.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm fucking
God, it's
Wolverine.
over.
Oh my
no,
God.
You shouldn't have said that.
He will never-
I am Wolverine.
Yep,
Literally
yep.
just did the hair thing too, like.
Yep. Just, yeah.
I literally went Wolverine feral.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you wild
Alright.
shape with that spell?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Oh
I
yeah.
love
Yeah,
that.
it's awesome. Yeah, so it's a concentration spell, so I can cast it and then wild shape. So I was in low health, so I was about to wild shape and then continue using that spell. Actually, it had been knocked out anyway, but I could do that. Yes.
Very cool.
You heal over 2 minutes as you guys have this conversation catching up, and they do their best to they burn his body. They don't bury him, so they just burn the rest of Paige's body and take all the shit off him that he had, which was next to nothing. But he did his job. He was here for exactly this scenario.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get this other crest.
Yeah.
As you guys descend down, it's about a 60-foot ladder down. And as you get in here, you see instead of a crest or anything, a gigantic obsidian wall, just like the temple, and there appears to be the spot to place a crest for the Black Widow symbology.
Okay. So go down the 60-foot ladder, and the tunnel leads us directly to this, and
Barely
it's a
even
one-way
a tunnel. It's like immediately this door in the wall. Kind of think like the Vault or Waterdeep, that just giant wall ingrained in all the stone around here.
Okay.
It seems to be some sort of vault that you guys have found.
Can we check the body of the guards?
Up top? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have shit in that sense. They're just
Okay.
guarding it. There's nothing in particular, like before you guys got down. Nothing crazy, nothing special. There's no words for this. This is clearly Crest opened this door.
Is there anything in the coded journal that indicates where the Black Widow crest might potentially be?
Make an investigation check.
If it needs it, I'll spend 10 minutes to cast Comprehend Language so I can do it myself.
Yeah, it'll make it easier.
That is...
Because you guys actually have a moment of respite, this is actually like a safe area now at this point.
Nice.
Okay. That'll be a total 12 investigation.
It's in there. The hint is in there. A 12's not going to get you. You're missing something. He's talking around things. There's clearly something more in there.
I feel like it's in here, guys. I feel like I was trying to see if the crest for this door was hinted somewhere in this book.
Well, I mean, you have that, but we know of another door. Like, this was not the door we were trying to find. We previously found another door when we were captured. And
Where was it?
I don't remember the symbology, but that door was... Give me a second. It's in the basement of Duret's castle. That's up by High Shadows.
Okay.
So you guys currently know 2 locations of these doors. There is one, but you unknown symbol for the one up by Duret Castle, and then now you have one at the middle of Camilla's Den. Is the Black Widow symbology. You currently have
Duret
a full
Castle.
spider crocodile, and you have a half Black Widow. And we can end the session there. I think that's a good stopping point for this week.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
This thing.